Welcome to the After the Ball Show. Here is your host, Sam, your bro. Today's a gift we all can feel. The wounds are raw, but time will heal. Be thankful now for where you stand, and hold the world in grateful hands. After the bars, we're rising strong, facing the world where we belong. Recovery burns a steady flame from where he's been.
Welcome to the After the Bars podcast, and this is Late Night Mayhem with Sam Yarbrough.
Yeah, it is me. I am here. I am Sam. This is the After the Bars Late Night Mayhem podcast. How's everybody doing? I am doing really good. Lord Kiss Freak in the house. John Lazan in the house. Good to see you guys. This might just be boys' night out. I don't expect too many people in the chat tonight, this evening. I've just been kind of down and out these past couple of days, and I started to feel a little bit better mentally this afternoon. So I just like, you know what? I'm gonna go out. Mariana's out doing her DoorDash thing. Paisley's asleep in my bed and our bed, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sneak one live, and we are debuting on Rumble. So say hi to everyone on Rumble. How's it going, Rumbleinos, or whatever they're called? But yeah, we're tonight's the flagship podcast for Rumble. Now, to the people watching on Rumble, I'm usually not. I usually don't go this late. A couple of times I've gone this late for specific reasons. I can't remember what those reasons are. Maybe I was on vacation or something. I came back and I decided to come in late. I can't remember, but I just knocked my camera sideways. I'm live tonight, so that's what's cool. That's all that matters. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff tonight. I'm thinking we might even go to like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sure. It just depends. I have a bunch of Carmelo Anthony stuff I want to talk about. I definitely want to talk about Brian Kohberger, who just got sentenced yesterday, and he's probably already at classification for waiting to go to the prison he's going to be at, or he's at that prison and going through like their little fish row, is what most places call it. So I want to talk about him and his punk ass, and I want to talk about one of the victim statements that was read was just amazing, and Jumpsuit Pablo talked about it a little bit. He always beats me to the punch, but that's okay. He's been doing this a lot longer than I have, and I'm not trying to beat him to anything. I seem to have the same outlook on things as he does, and it's no wonder because we both have spent considerable amount of time in the big house, and we're both observers. Anyways, the Brian Kohberger was losing his shit. I could totally tell. Especially at the end, his eye kind of twitched, his eyebrow and his mouth did a twitch. He wanted to hurt her. She really got under his skin, and he was powerless. He was super powerless, but she called it. She has to be a psych major because she called it, man. She called it 1000%. What's wrong with the sound? Kind of like you're in a can, maybe. Let me fix that real quick. Let me make sure. Just give me 1 second, guys. I will fix the sound. We're not going to go for the next hour with weird ass sound. Check. 1, 2, 3. Monitor makes us not. Check. 1, 2. That would be a can. What about now? How does that sound? Does that sound better? Can I get a 5x5? Tell me that it sounds better. If it's, can you do a mute? Kind of, I don't know. Check 1, 2. Let me just check the gains a little bit, because Mary Hazley plays with this stuff all the time. Check. Does that sound better? 1, 2. Checking 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2. That sounds better. Oh yeah, let me make sure I'm using the. No, I'm using the right microphone. Or maybe I'm not. Let me just. You guys are right. You guys called it. Good job, guys. Testing 1, 2. You know who it is now. It is the man. That's got to sound better. Yeah, I was using the. It was the microphone from one of the cameras. Yeah, 5x5. Wow, Zizos. There we go, fools. Hold on, let me just make sure I can hear that now. All right, yeah, I know that's way better. It's probably too better. But thank you for letting me know, because when I would have played that back to like cut it up for clips and things, I would have been pissed off. I would have been like, why didn't anyone tell me? For real. There's been a couple of podcasts where nobody's really told me that something's wrong, and it could be anything, but it's usually something to do with the sound. Would be a Sam video without some kind of screw up. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I almost want to redo the whole beginning now, but I won't. Oh, so you guys probably didn't hear all the cheering in the beginning, because that runs through my mixer. I didn't have the mixer mic. I had the it was like it's actually a camera I'm not even using was running in it, so it's like over the desk, like pointed down towards the floor. So yeah, you're right. That must have sounded crazy. So were you guys able to hear what I was saying? So I was basically saying this is the first night on Rumble. This is the flagship, the pilot show. Yes, Hulk Hogan did die this morning. All I could do was like a quick little AI generated short, because I just wasn't feeling it. But yeah, Hulk Hogan died this morning, and of course Ozzy died the other day. Those are two legends, man. And look, we don't even have to reach and say that those guys weren't legends. If like the singer from Matchbox 20 died, no one's going to be out here saying, oh, he was a legend, and everyone talking to him through, every race is talking about Hulk. How amazing is that? I seen more black dudes doing
Hulk Hogan stuff than I seen white dudes. And I did not know that. Like, I didn't know that the African American male from like the 90s, and I don't know when Hulk really came onto the scene, but they were all like older guys, like between 45 and 55. And yeah, rough week for legends, man. Rough week for legends. But it was nuts, man. I was like, wow, dude. It just goes to show you how badass and Hulk Hogan was, and how he had no racism in it. He didn't even have any like little micro racisms. He just loved people, and like these last few years, he talked a lot about God and his walk with Christ, and how amazing was all that. Yeah. It's so trippy, man. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about Hulk, I guess, a little bit now to remember it. We're gonna talk about Carmelo Anthony, Brian Kohberger, and what his prison experience is going to be like. Mickey Stines, the sheriff, who shot the judge. We're going to talk about him a little bit tonight. It's going to be a late one. And really, I just came to hang out. The late night shows are pretty much, I don't have anything on my agenda. I've just been depressed for the past 2 days, and I just haven't been really doing anything but watching YouTube, trying to figure out angles and topics. And, you know, I didn't have anything to do on Karmelo these last couple of days. I did a theory of mine that's probably going to pan out 1,000%. Almost every theory I've had has panned out. I predicted Diddy. I predicted little events or what's going to happen in a court case, how they're going to move. I mean, those are easy, educated guesses, though, from just being in the system for so long and just seeing what really happens. I'm amazed. I'm really amazed at how much, and I'll get to the chat here in a second and do a roll call. I'm really amazed on how many news organizations or people that cover these things, these legal stories, happenings, they get these expert witnesses or experts that come on and do the commentary, and they are 9 times out of 10 so far off. And I get it. You can't, you know, it's hard to find people that can articulate, be succinct, and, you know about a certain subject or know about a lot of subjects. So, you know, they'll get their crime story journalist guy who works for their station or for their network, and they'll be like, you know, hey, come tell us what it's going to be like for Brian Kohberger when he gets to prison, and it's always completely wrong. I mean, it always is. It blows me away. So we're going to talk about what his little bit of time. Jumpsuit Pablo kind of beat me to the punch on that, on the Kohberger thing, because I was just like, what the hell? And there was a victim statement read about Kohberger, and he was so mad, you could see it in him. And she has to be a psychology major, because she called it, and she just knew what would really hurt him, and she 10 out of 10 succeeded. She really, really nailed that dude. And if he didn't have handcuffs on, he would have went at her. If he wouldn't have had like leg shackles or whatever and handcuffs on and all those cops right there, he would have went after her. He would have wanted to like really physically hurt her. And wow, I bet you all the victims' families and the supporters that knew those young adults were probably just, yeah. And everyone clapped. It was crazy. Everyone clapped. I don't think I've ever heard anyone read a victim impact statement and have people cheer for what they said. It's never happened. I mean, it's probably happened, but it's never happened on my other channel on Legal Livewire, Court Cam. I've never seen anything like it. And I've been around in a lot of courtrooms, either for my stuff or I was sitting there while someone else was getting their stuff done. Because, they transport, 10 or 15 or 20 of us to the court, and then we have to sit there while everyone else is, getting sentenced or being arraigned or whatever. And I've never seen anything like it. So we might take a quick look at that. What else? I wanted to look at, oh shoot, I was going to get some pictures ready. I found some pictures. Let me see here. Oh, wait, we're good. There's no hurry. I can just, whites only community plots expansion. What? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm definitely going to save some of these. After the bars were riding strong. Sorry, guys, I'm just downloading some pics that I emailed to my computer. So I can share them with you guys. Nothing tattoo related. Well, tattoo shop related. I know it told me I couldn't do all of them because they were too big. Just so you guys know, there might be some slow spots in tonight's show. I'm not doing this show to to be entertaining. I mean, we're going to be entertained. How can I say? What can I say? This isn't like a show. I'm like going to be super like that. I'm trying to make it perfect. Do you know what I mean? Like this is just us hanging out. So I just wanted to say that for people, so no one's be like, man, I wish this dude would get his shit together. This show sucks. No, this isn't like a normal show. This is just me being goofy. I probably shouldn't have made this the flagship show for the Rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, wow. A lot of these pictures did come through. That's cool. Hell yeah. Some good ones really came through. So I'm really looking forward to sharing some of these with you guys. All right. There's a show. I'm gonna watch this with you guys first. And wait, no, let me get to the chat. Let me get to the chatty chatteroosko. Absolutely. Let's get to the chat. All right, let's get to the chat. Wake up, Sam. One step forward from where he's been. All right, who's all here? Heather Mack. I haven't seen Heather Mack forever. Lynn Arundo, it's good to see you. Um, I don't know. Did I respond to your email? I can't remember. Robin Bliss, how are you doing today? Good to see you. John Lazon, good to see you. I know Lord Kiss Freak is in the house. Good to see you. Shell Dub. We got a lot of our daytime people here. That's good. Tiff 420 in the house. That's good. It's almost as like a outside looking. Good to see you. How do you keep your dab rig clean? I don't do dabs. I really don't. Even if I did do drugs, I wouldn't do dabs because smoking a joint makes me paranoid. Rudy's in the house. How you doing today, Rudy? It's awesome to see you. I know it's late, guys. Robin Bliss, Heather Mack, Tiff 420, Shield Dub, Chrissy for Cats, Newton in the house. Wowza. Tiffany B, good to see you. I'll look his facts. Okay, that's Kissy Kissy, Kissy Kissy. Tiff 420, Tiff 420, Laura Kissfree. Porsche man. Good to see you. What kind of Porsche do you have, Porsche man? I am super interested. Do you have that? What is that? A Targa? Or is that a Carrera? Is it a? I can't really see your avatar. I've had them all. I've had a Targa. I had a 73 Targa with the Hollywood top. I had an 82 SC Turbo with a slant nose kit. I've had a few. I've had a couple poor man Porsches. You know, the 914 with the with like the pancake style motor in it. I really love my 914. I had that in high school, and I really, really love that. Good morning. Good evening to you, Heather Griffin. Good to see you from New Zealand. I wonder what time it is in New Zealand. It's probably daytime. It's probably like the morning or something. All right, let's go back down to the. If you guys have a question or comment, remember QQQ for question, all C's for comment. I'll try to catch them and star them so I can read them or answer them. In between topics or whatever we're doing, however the show pans out. If there's something you really want me to see, there's super chats are available. You can do that. And that will star itself. That's not me asking for super chats. I'm saying if you really want to make sure I don't miss it, then that would be if it's something really important. But if it's nothing that's that important, and if I miss it, just resend the question. Cool. We're streaming on X tonight too, which is dope. I've been wanting to stream on X for a while. This is probably like my 5th time streaming on X. I don't think you can monetize X, or you have to do a lot to be monetized on X. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. I made like a little intro. But I've never used it. It's just sitting in there in my little bag of tricks. I know, and I remember some of the lives he was on. Hilarious. So I want to watch this thing, and I haven't watched it yet. Let's where's all my scenes at? Where is all my scenes at? Uncensored, Unleashed, Late Night Mayhem. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to do a new scene. What the hell? They were just there before I started the stream. That's bizarre. Okay, well, let me just wonder if I can back out. I bet you I can. I'll be right back. There we go. That's more like it. I was like, where's all my graphics and all the things? Yeah, that was crazy. All right, cool. You just woke up my rabbit. Okay. Let's see here. No, just me. All right, let me get this going. So the it says the Trump curse, the View off air after President warns next to be canceled as Stephen Colbert was fired. You guys all heard that Stephen Colbert was, I wouldn't say he was fired. They just canceled his show. They're not going to do a show anymore, which, I mean, his show was super lame. Someone showed me some of the highlights of his show the other day, and I was like, dude, these are lame. These are super lame. None of it was funny. It was all so Trump deranged. I'm not even saying that as a Trump supporter. I'm just saying they were just deranged. I watched some left-wing news or podcast people, and they're super entertaining, and I totally enjoy it. Even if I disagree with what they're saying, but that Stephen Colbert show, he ruined the Late Show, dude. That was originally with Late Night with David Letterman. You know, they skipped him over for when Jay Leno, he was supposed to take over for Johnny Carson. And David Letterman was, and he was really hurt by that. I don't even know if he even ever forgave Johnny Carson for that, for not bringing him down into that slot. But he was hurt. He was hurt really bad. He took some time off and didn't do some shows, and he was really hurt. And then eventually he, left and started his own thing, I think on HBO or somewhere. But anyways, Stephen Colbert was so bad that they're not even going to have the show anymore. They're just not going to do it. Now I get it. Things are changing. Times are changing. YouTube is really the place to get your comedy, to get your news. You can find things that are in the center, the left, the right, things that are more factual than others. There's websites out there that will tell you how I can't remember what they call it, but how reliable it is, how factual it is. I use this website called Grounded, and it'll tell me if the news story leans left or right and how factual it is, or if it's, if there's a lot of shit that's made up in it. I really love it. It's called Grounded. I should probably try to let them sponsor the show. That would be dope. Because I'm a huge fan of them. And anyways, so this is on the Benny Johnson show. Let's take a look at this while I go get some water. Do I have coffee? Oh, I got coffee. Never mind. Let's just take a look at this. This should be good. Question: how much? John Lazan says, how much for Mariana to DoorDash me a couple Red Bulls? I'll tip her well. It would probably be like $4,000. But I mean, I would do it for free just to come see you, brother. But yeah, you live far, bro. All right, let's watch this.
What's up, guys? Spenny. Good things always happen in threes. That's just the way the universe works.
It is. I was going to say that earlier.
Here in the media landscape, Stephen Colbert has been fired and had his show canceled in total humiliation. PBS and NPR propaganda outlets have been shut down by Congress. They are now begging for scraps. We shouldn't have government-funded news in this country.
Wow, I love NPR.
And now The View's been canceled. Oh, yeah. They're talking about it on air. Ladies and gentlemen, they're on the wrong side of the law. Let's dive in here. The View has had their audience cratered ever since, much like Stephen Colbert. They decided to take what was just a chit-chat talk show for bored women in the middle of the day and turn it into a political vessel to constantly attack, berate, bitch, and moan about modern-day politics. Somebody needs more of that.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't. I don't know why. Chrissy, I'm going to start your comment. Don't worry, I won't miss it. I wonder why they just don't talk about like daytime stuff, like what movies are coming out, what books are coming out. You know, yeah, maybe have someone on from the left, you know, like a congressman or a senator, and then one from the right the next day, so it's balanced. You know, they could have been like, they could have continued to been the greatest show on TV. And I don't know if because Barbara Walters left, she couldn't keep those hens in check. I don't know, but I just really feel like that could have been a great show. Its history is huge. You know, they might have been able to even save the network that they're on, like to been like the pinnacle of programming on that network, and would have kept, you know, the TV portion of it alive. But they ruined it, man. They really did. They did that dead. Yes, I did. I ruined it now. They're just down now, ruined it. Or as my dad would say,
led
ruined
to a
it.
cratering of their ratings. That's always a bad thing, right? The View ratings shocker, as Harris Faulkner at Fox News is beating the witches of The View. In the noontime hour, The View has lost about half their viewership since they pissed off about half their audience over the last decade. But it gets a little deeper than this. And I just want to touch on this very quickly because The View is on ABC News. I want to talk about ABC News. This guy named Terry Moron is his name. And he decided to post this vengeful, vicious diatribe about Stephen Miller. He got his ass fired like within 24 hours for it. Now, it's not just because what he posted was dumb and silly and stupid, but probably emblematic of what every person who works in corporate media thinks of the Trump White House, is because he's legally not allowed to do this. Let me just please allow me a second to explain. The reason why ABC, NBC, and CBS are free on your TV,
damn, I had a Jig Tapper
and Fox News is not,
story I forgot,
is because there is a broadcast licensure that was given to these networks 100 years ago when the governments set them up. And we can argue that all day, but that's just the way it is. There's a charter that allows them to broadcast with lavish privileges into American homes for free and make billions of dollars doing that. Other networks don't have that. I don't have that, of course, and never will. But these major networks do. Now, that comes with strings attached, as ever. What he said. Never gives away anything for free. The government tells these broadcast networks that we will give you this pretty privilege if you broadcast in the public interest and deliver exclusively non-biased coverage that is expressly laid out in the charter. It's called equal time, right? So if you give Kamala Harris 5 minutes, you're going to give Donald Trump 5 minutes, and so on and so forth. Now, this is what has led to all of these news networks settling. Everyone screams, "Oh, how dare you do this for Trump?" Well, you have to, actually. If you want to keep these privileges, how many people do you think would pay for ABC News? How many people do you think would pay for NBC News or CBS? And the only reason these networks are so powerful is that they are able to broadcast freely, and then they get huge audiences based on the fact that you just turn on any TV in America, and there they are. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is something worth protecting. And the Trump administration is pressing down on this specific FCC requirement and saying, you're not going to just like vomit political Democrat ideology into the faces of Americans for free, and we're going to sue you over it. And also, we're going to strip away your licenses. In fact, The White House just today announced that The View could be canceled because of anti-Trump tirades that constantly happen on a daily basis.
Constantly.
Because these broads on The View. And ladies and gentlemen, The View just admitted that they have been canceled. Very interesting. Okay, let's read. But that's the background, obviously. Does The View have any Republicans on the show? No, of course not.
I guess I could have went to this
Is that
article
equal
and read
time? Is that considered equal time or propaganda? Remember, The View is broadcast for free into your mom or grandmother's house every single day.
Let's get to the
and they abuse that by
tried to overthrow the government on January 6th.
Wait, let me think. Who
was that again? That was not Obama.
Shut up, Joy.
Okay.
Didn't.
You know, the thing about him is that he's so jealous of Obama because Obama is everything that he is not.
Yeah.
Trim, smart, handsome,
happily married,
and can sing Al Green's song, Let's Stay Together, better than Al Green.
Yeah.
And Trump cannot stand it. It's driving him.
Wait, I didn't know Obama was happily married. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all, actually. I think there's been a plethora of reports, reputable reports about the Obamas are really struggling right now. But, you know, they might stick it out just for the girls, you know, firstly, and then for the money, you know, as a team, they get quite the payday.
Him crazy.
Oh, because he can sing Al Green's song? That's what's driving Trump crazy? Really? You could argue that Donald Trump's more powerful now than Barack Obama ever was during his presidency. It's because of people like Joy Behar. Here's what the White House said. Joy Behar is an irrelevant loser suffering from a severe case of Trump derangement syndrome. It's no surprise that the View's ratings has hit an all-time low last year. She should self-reflect on her own jealousy of President Trump and popularity before The View becomes the next show to get pulled off the air. Now, that's a threat. And it's a threat with a lot of teeth behind it, as we have.
And have you guys been paying attention to Tulsi Gabbard and the things that she was saying about the Russia hoax, all the classified documents that they have found? And I get it. It's, you know, it could be a misdirect from the Epstein files, but, you know, none of it was made up. Like, these documents didn't generate themselves. Nobody generated these documents, you know, and the Trump cabinet. These are real documents that, by order of Obama, and I'm not trying to make tonight's show political, but by order of Obama, that he wanted these to really push this Russia hoax through. But, you know, she laid it all out, and it was like kaboom, mind blowing. But anyways,
have enumerated. Now, this has immediately led to something curious this morning, which is Joy Behar saying that The View is going off the air. Listen to this.
Before we go on hiatus, we only have one more show after this. I'm allowed to say that, right?
Too late now.
So it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Before we go, I wanted to tell people that the tide is turning. The tide is turning, and things are changing. I mean, the ultimate irony would be that Rupert Murdoch will take him down.
Yeah.
Fox News, who created the monster, will take him down.
Does that sound like broadcasting the public interest, by the way, to you? Does that sound like the charter?
nope.
Does that sound like a violation of the charter? You know, do they have anybody on the View set that is calling Obama a monster or Joe Biden a monster? White House warns The View could be canceled next. They have every right to cancel The View.
Look at what's going on right now.
But I'm just saying to you that this is part of being president. I'm sorry.
19 minutes after inauguration. Come on, guys.
Part of being president is having a pair that can take whatever heat comes towards you.
I promise you. My father's got a pair, and no sitting president has taken the heat that Donald Trump has.
Bulldog.
Please,
That is bulldog. Yes. Stop. Go, Joy.
Okay, just to her point, he also called Mexicans rapists. He made.
He
Wait a
said
second.
that some coming across the border, and that's a fact.
No.
Look at what's going on at the border.
Let her finish. Let her finish.
Called some Mexicans rapists. He attacked the handicapped. He bragged
That's
about
also
it.
not true.
Listen, we heard the access. Hold on. We heard the access tape where he bragged about grabbing women by their genitalia. She's talking about, that's what Meghan is talking about. She's talking about lowering the discourse to his level, which is horrible for this country. Even if people are working, we don't want to have a country like that. Do you understand that?
We've all
They don't
done
like
things.
the vessel or the semantics or the twist, but nevertheless, look at the result.
We've all done things that we regret. I mean, if we're talking about bringing the discourse down, Joy, you've worn blackface. Whoopi,
No,
you
I
said
haven't.
that Roman
I'm sorry,
Polanski.
not.
I'm sorry, and don't.
You said that Roman Polanski, it wasn't rape when he raped a child. So let's talk about
let's
things.
talk
Come on,
about
that's
this. So
not
you
fair.
want to bring this up? The question came up.
I did not go in blackface, please.
No, she was not in blackface.
Thank you.
Sorry. Listen, being black, I recognize blackface. This I can say. Okay? I know it when
Black community backs me up on that. That's
So
what
now that you've broken this piece of ice, because I guess this is the fight you want.
It's not the fight.
Yeah, it is.
But if we're
Because
talking
when
about
you-
character, if we're
because
talking
when-
about these
Are you
things,
questioning my character?
I'm not
No,
questioning your
talking
character.
about-
I'm
Yes.
talking about you're questioning my father's character.
I'm
and
not.
I say
I'm
we all
sorry.
have done
I didn't question
incest things.
anybody. I simply said
Well, I never seen this before.
that when you're talking about that your father's taken more heat than anybody else, that it's not so. Instead,
As a president?
and when yes, as a president, yes,
Ridiculous.
He's getting crushed every day.
I think
He's
I
a
think the Central Park
president.
Five took a lot more heat than your father has taken at his hand.
Oh, and by the way,
Name a president who's taken more heat than my
Everybody
father.
stop. Hold
regular
up.
criminal
Hold
justice
up.
Republican
Hold up.
Act. President Trump.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, I never seen that before. That's crazy. Have you guys caught the interview of what's his name, Biden's son? Put a 2 in the chat if you've seen Hunter Biden's interview where he says the F word every other word. Yeah, that was super hostile. I've never seen that before, but that's crazy. But good for him for sticking up for his dad. You know, why he even went on the show was I can't even believe they would want to do that. But yeah, let's see some 2s in the chat if you've seen the Hunter Biden interview. Yeah, he is super gross. It is crazy. I would show some of it tonight, but I'm going to do a whole. I want to clip it out so we don't have to watch the whole thing. But it is nuts. It is super nuts. Yeah, it is. It is beyond crazy. Let's see. Trying to figure out what we're going to watch next.
Of Texas, who killed another 17-year-old man out of Texas. This happened after they had a confrontation at a track meet, and in just like a truly tragic exchange, for some reason, this Carmelo Anthony decided to pull out a knife and stab 17-year-old Austin Metcalf in the heart, killing him almost instantly. It's just, the whole thing is so confusing. To me, it just shows like true depraved indifference to human life. True depraved indifference. His defense is going to be self-defense. Carmelo Anthony, for the record, Carmelo is black, Austin was white. Race is being made an issue on the Carmelo side. He went under this tent that, I guess,
Okay, we
went
know
over to
about all
him. These
that.
are the early reports. I guess I should quote exactly, but said, if you try to put hands on me, you're going to be sorry. Hold on, let me get it. Exactly from the police report. Reveals that Anthony told an officer right after, I was protecting myself. He heard the cop say he was the alleged killer, and Carmelo Anthony said, I'm not alleged, I did it. And he inquired to an officer if what he did was self-defense. The officer claimed he replied by telling him, I did not know what happened. Another officer states that a witness told him, Carmelo Anthony told Austin Metcalf, touch me and see what happens. And also that Carmelo Anthony told Austin Metcalf to punch him and see what happens. Before Austin did touch him, I have not seen the word punched used anywhere, but Austin did lay hands on him in some way and asked him to move. And Anthony then stabbed Metcalf in the heart thereafter. Austin Metcalf had told Carmelo Anthony that Anthony needed to move out from under their team's tent. Anthony grabbed his bag, opened it, reached inside, proceeded to tell Austin, among other limited exceptions, not present here. Moreover, the Supreme Court said you can't impose the death penalty for someone who committed a crime under the age of 18. This family, Carmelo Anthony's family, has tried to turn this into a race war. And they have repeatedly come out through their spokesperson, who seems like an absolute effing loon, to try to say this is what it's like to be a man in America. I'm not sure how he's going to claim self-defense.
Of self-defense, you can't provoke someone and then claim.
Yeah, this isn't what I want to watch. Here we go. This is what I wanted to watch. So I guess Carmelo Anthony's family, you know, I've covered Charleston White and everybody, but there's like now they're saying there's like it's like this they're put together like a secret network to harass creators and journalists. And I haven't seen this, so let's just take a look at this real quick.
Worse and worse for him. In particular, it looks like his dad, who was just caught running or coordinating this insane bot network, or, well, it really wasn't a bot network. It's a harassment network for anyone that is negatively covering his son. In his eyes, most of us just call it the truth, but I've got all the evidence for you in this video. Also, we're still waiting for the records request from Friday's arraignment. Presumably, he pled not guilty. I assume
look, there was no arraignment. This guy specifically, the quartering, is putting out fake news. There was no arraignment. The arraignment was canceled. They did set a trial date, but there was no arraignment. And for some reason, I don't know why it's been moved. But him and Sarah Fields, who I've gotten in the past a lot of information from, have both said, yeah, there's no documents have been filed from the arraignment. No change of plea has been filed. It's because it was canceled. So I don't know why him and others have keep saying that the arraignment happened, because it didn't. It didn't happen.
If anything else had happened, we'd already have that news out. But as soon as we actually get those documents, I'll do another video for you on there. And then it's probably going to get quiet for a while, because the trial's not going to be till next year. And, you know, unless his dad keeps acting crazy, there won't be a heck of a lot to say. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Meta PCs. Keep it short and sweet. If you're in the market for a new computer, promo code The Quartering will save you money. Link in the description. It's the only computer I use. It's the only laptop I use. It's the only ones my friends and family use. And they've been a long-time sponsor of the channel. So when you're on, they have financing and so much more. So let's get to this lunatic bot network. Since the beginning of April, I have reported on the Anthony/Metcalf case with detail and accuracy. This is Sarah Fields. Sharing information from open records, request, responses, direct.
He's just talking. She's just talking about how Sarah's been harassed.
I don't know any scenario where I know it's saying that that's a lot.
This is what I want to talk about. So I guess there's this Facebooker named Himothy, who's been really harassing some people that have been reporting on the case, Sarah Fields, this guy, but like with really vile, vicious threats, waiting for her to have her baby, and then she's really gonna make her pay. You know, it keeps telling her 36 days left, giving her a countdown. Himothy is, I think, a male that's in transition, maybe. I don't know. But or maybe it's a female that's in transition to a male. I don't know. It's hard to tell from the pictures, and the Facebook name Himothy, that sounds like it's like a pronoun almost, So that is not cool for whatever reasons. And that's if it's real, though. There is some rumors going around, and it's late night. So, we can talk about rumors and conspiracies. There are some rumors that are going around that that these are sock accounts from someone in the circle of the good guys pretending to be harassed. And if that's the case, and if that comes out to be true, I am going to lose my shit. I am really going to lose my shit. I will scream from the rooftops, and I will do a 2-day expose with every detail I can get about how it happened to expose that. So we'll just have to wait and see, but that might be what's happening. That's what I wanted to talk about regarding that. News, history. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at. Here's a couple of updates. Let's just see what's being said here. I've already covered that. Who cares, dude? Here's the deal. Like, who are you to talk about this guy driving without a license? Who cares? What I do care about about this situation is the dude's criminal history and how is he raising Carmelo Anthony. And so this is what I'm talking about, like how it's possible that Carmelo was in that tent stealing things like I talked about in my last video. That is probably more than likely. And that's the reason why dude was either seen him steal or felt like that he was snooping around and just told him, hey, get the F out of there. And people who steal usually carry protection in case they get caught stealing. So something more happened than just what's being talked about. Oh, did I lose connection to my screen share? I think I did. Let me reconnect my screen share, guys. All right, let me just reconnect. So that's what I'm talking about. So if his dad is living that lifestyle and has lived that lifestyle, how is he raising his son? What kind of example is he being for his son? So no wonder his kid is out there playing with fire, carrying around knives, stealing things. There's a report of someone saying that he got caught stealing at school. I can't verify that right now. Just because I just didn't think I was going to be talking about it this deeply. I guess what I'm saying is this. That's Austin on the left, but the kid flipping off the camera and holding up a gang sign, and don't let anyone tell you it's not a gang sign because they're lying to you. Holding up the gang sign and with an assault rifle, that kid will steal. Do you know what I mean? That kid will steal. That's not a good kid. So, you know, for all the people that put in the messages like, "Oh, you're a racist. You're saying the black kid's a thief." You know, I'm saying he's a thief because, or a possible thief, is because of who his dad is, and then of the pictures that we have seen of him. Yeah, he's a good football player. Yeah, he's so was Hernandez was a good football player too, and we all know what happened with Hernandez, who used to play for the Pats. So, hey Thompson, good to see you. So, miss me with all the negative shit, saying, "Oh, you know, he's a good football player. He's a good student. He's this, he's that," just because he has a picture with an assault rifle throwing up gang signs and holding a flame up and flipping the bird. No, that doesn't make him a bad person doing those things, taking those pictures, but it shows a lifestyle that I'm all too familiar with, and that kid would not be afraid to steal something. And I feel like he was probably stealing. And that's what happened. So it's not like, I'm not just saying it because he's black. Someone made a comment, no one that's here right now, but someone made a comment that I was showing my racist side, you know, by saying that he was a thief. I'm just saying possibly, and it's for all the reasons I just stated. Anyways, it's Late Night Mayhem. We can be edgy in the Late Night Mayhem. Nine creepy things Brian Kohberger said in his interrogation. I really wanted to watch that, but I don't know. It's really long. Let me find. I want to show you guys, and I know a lot of you guys seen it, but a lot of people got sentenced this week. Lori Vallow's getting sentenced when? Tomorrow? I don't know when she's getting sentenced. Hold on, guys.
To forgive you for murdering my daughter without you even being sorry or asking for this. This is only possible because he who lives in me is greater than any evil in this world.
That's right.
Next, Your Honor, I believe Randy Davis, stepfather to Xana Kernodle, would like to address the court.
Person, I have forgiven you. And anytime you want to talk and tell me what happened.
I know that I've heard they all lock their doors now. So maybe talk to them and
knew the right way to approach a problem. She knew how
I really want to break down what one girl's
and she truly did live every
victim
day.
impact statement was. I'm going to break it down for you guys like no one else.
to be special, to be better, to be deep,
Here it is.
to be mysterious.
Yeah, this
You
is
found
so
yourself
good.
thinking you were better than everyone else, and you thought you could figure out the human psyche and see through it, all while tweaked out on them if I was given just one last chance.
Kaylee's sister.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna talk to the chat a little bit, get my trigger warning up. So, but yeah, let's talk, guys. Before I get into this, I really want to break down what she's saying about him and why that's hurting him. Cliff fans in the house. Cliff Ann, I don't have a set time right now. I would love to. I just can't. I have Hazley. She's not in school. It's summertime. And every time I try to say, okay, I'm going to be on it this time every morning, something happens. I have to take her to the dentist or she's having meltdowns. And I just really can't have a set time. So I hope that doesn't, piss you off or, I know it sucks. But, and I really appreciate your viewership. I really do. You've been here, for a long time, but, no, I really don't have a time. I know it doesn't piss you off because I say a lot more shit. I say a lot of shit that pisses you off probably more than not being able to find what time I'm on. So, yeah. So yeah, you get it. Okay. What was I saying? Damn it, I can't remember what the hell I was saying. Well, anyways. Oh yeah, I was going to talk to you guys before I give you my expert analysis of the of her victim impact statement. So anyways, so how are you guys doing? How was your guys' day? It's good to see you guys all. I know it's super late. And I know for some of you, when I go in the morning, it's super early. So I really appreciate you guys being here. Does anybody have any questions or comments? I know Chrissy for Cats Newton said comment. I watched someone say they are getting rid of comedians, and I was thinking they did that for canceling people for saying the wrong things years ago. So glad for YouTube. Said they were getting rid of comedians. You mean on YouTube? I did hear something about comedians and being canceled on something, and I can't remember what it was. It was just yesterday I heard that. I'll have to find out exactly what that is. I just can't remember. I can't remember what it was, but it was something to do with comedians and not having a platform or I just can't remember what the hell it is. But I mean, thank God for YouTube and comedians having YouTube, because now they're able to make money to have their well, thanks, Cliff Ann. I appreciate that. I know you're a huge supporter of Reese, so I didn't think you would like the show, my show that much. Not that I ever talk about her that often, but every once in a while I get dragged into something. So, but I appreciate that, and thank you. Yeah, if not for YouTube during the pandemic, there. they wouldn't have been able to perform and to make a living. I mean, but that goes with for a lot of people, right? Everyone had to adjust. My sister works for a very, very big law firm in Connecticut, and she's still working out of her house. So I don't, I don't know. They send her all over the world though, so it probably doesn't really matter. She argues for ethical reasons for CRISPR, which is a gene editor. She's on the pro side of editing genes. Well, at least her law firm is. So, she, at least I'm pretty sure that's what she's still doing. I'm not totally sure that that's what she had been doing for a few years, but she might be on a different project now. No, my mute panels suck. But yeah, that's what's that outside looking? Yeah, it's called a CRISPR. It edits. I don't know a lot about the CRISPR. I just know that they use it to edit the genome. Oh, I see what you're saying. When I said that was a bunch of shows crying about Colbert being canceled. Oh yeah. And that might have been what I seen too. Yeah, clones, basically. But that's not what she argues for. She argues for the medical side of it, to be able to so basically they could take your genes, say you have the genes for whatever, for heart disease or addiction, maybe not addiction, because I feel like that's an acquired disease. That's a disease that happens. I mean, you can get it from your parents, but I believe, but it's just because they've made the choice and then to get the brain disease, which changed their genome. But anyway, I don't want to that's not the show we're doing tonight. But there are some good reasons to be able to edit genes, not necessarily just for cloning, but I'm sure there's like a dark side of that project where they are cloning, and then Japan's already done it, and they got in a lot of trouble for it because they weren't supposed to. Yeah. So I don't know. So, anyways, and Cliff Ann, I just want you to know that I totally adore you and love you and love having you on the show. I'm sorry I don't have a steady time that I could give you. And I just mentioned the Reese stuff just because I just know it to be true. That's all. I always feel like people that are from her streams and mine, I just assume they're here, seeing it if I, talk shit about her, and which I don't. I really don't. I haven't. I recalled some things the other night when I was over on Maryland's stream, just because Tommy was getting ready to say that the audio was fake, and so I just wanted to prove that it was recorded by her phone. That's all. And then we started talking about the past and what had happened. So is Misha here? Hey, you. Good to see you. I figured Misha would be up. Yes, Cliff Ann has been around for a long time. Absolutely. Yep. But I know there was a time when Reese was saying, like, if I see you over there, if my mods see you over there, then you can't be here. But I mean, maybe she came to her senses and said, like, wait, why would I do that? People can watch who they want to watch. And I appreciate that. And that's how I feel completely. It's just a shitty deal and subject for real. There's just been so much deceit and like and behind the scenes things that are just ugly, and it's like, I think it's made us do, and I'm talking about me, Reese, Tommy, like do things that I don't think that we would want to do. I mean, I can't really speak for Tommy, but I think with Reese that that she really does want to be better and have a pure heart, especially if she's reading her Bible for real, which I can't say that she's not, but that eventually, because God is the great physician, you know, he can heal anyone's heart. And, you know, and I say that knowing that she says all the time how evil I am, that I'm just evil. But all I have to say is that, you know, I don't think any of us are evil. And but God can change desires and heart. Well, the Holy Spirit can, which is God. And so there's always hope for all of us. For all of us. That's right. That's right, Misha. Absolutely. And now a word from our sponsor.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video, but remember, hit that like button down below. It really helps the channel to grow bigger and better and more diverse. Not that weird, creepy kind of government diverse. I'll Samsplain it for you if you want. You want to hear some Samsplaining? Just like the video down below.
All right. Okay, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to break down this this victim impact statement. I don't think I will ever see a more impactful impact statement ever again in my life. Hopefully, because there'll never be another case like this again in my life. But this woman, she just killed it, and we're gonna listen to her whole statement. I hope you guys can hear it okay, and I'm gonna be interrupting it, and I'm gonna tell you why I think certain things really hurt him, and I'm glad, because he is true evil. He is true evil. So I don't know if I want to watch this a little bigger. There we go.
Hello, I'd like to start by thanking the court for allowing me the time and opportunity to speak today. My name is Olivia, and I'm the big sister of Kaylee Gonzalez, and I was blessed to love Madison Mogan as a sister too. I'm not here today to speak in grief. I'm here to speak in truth. Because the truth is, my sister Kaylee and her best friend Maddie were not yours to take. They were not yours to study, to stalk, or to silence. They were two pieces of a whole, the perfect yin and yang. They are everything that you could never be. Loved, accepted, vibrant, accomplished, brave, and powerful. Because the truth about Kaylee and Maddie is they would have been kind to you. If you had approached them in their everyday lives, they would have given you directions, thanked you for the compliment, or awkwardly giggled to make your own words less uncomfortable for you.
Hey, Nana of Two. Nana of Two says, this case was one of the hardest for me to follow. Alvia really slammed him. She's a badass in my opinion. Yeah, she is a badass. Yeah, and that's why I didn't follow it. I can't follow the ones where girls get harmed. And I don't know that for me to be a true crime, recovery podcast, I don't know how that's really going to work out. I couldn't do the Maddie Soto case. I tried. I couldn't do this case. I tried. And I not only am I worried about you guys, I get so angry and then I feel ashamed about how angry I get. And so I just can't do it. It's not in me to be to watch these sort of cases. But this we can watch because it's a victory, right? I can get behind a victory, and I know what's in store for this guy, and none of it is pleasant. He's not going to have an easy time. So anyway, and there's already proof of that. Like the gangs they're already waiting for him to get there. But anyway.
In a world that rejected you, they would have shown mercy. Because the truth is, I'm angry. Every day I'm angry. I'm left shouting at the inside of my own head everything I wish I could say to you. The truth about me is when I heard the news, I didn't cry. I listened for them. I promised them I would, that I would fight for them, that I would show up no matter what it cost me. I swore I'd never let them feel alone. Because you see, I've always been their heavyweight. I've always been the one to fight the battles they didn't feel ready to fight themselves. All it ever took was a call, and they knew I would handle it for them, no matter the time, no matter the cost. They could wave their white flag because they knew I would never back down, not for them. And not even death could change that. Somewhere along the line, I started to think about what I would say to them if I was given just one last chance. If I could gather enough heartbreak or love or sacrifice or whatever it took to get just one message across, what would I say? Throughout this entire process, I've written my feelings down at every moment, my wishes, my love, my denial, my anger. And as one final act of love, I'd planned to read these thoughts, even jarring and discombobulating and not even making sense. Because for me, that was true love. As bare and as naked as it could be, not laced in pretty words or dressed for the occasion, but written through bleary eyes at 2 a.m. with clenched fists, angry at this reality. My true final act of love was to continue on without them, for them. That dream to read aloud my love to them, to bring meaning through pain, was the latest blow in realizing you don't deserve it. And Kaylee and Maddie don't need it. Kaylee and Maddie have always known my love, and they would never ask me to prove it by further victimizing myself to a defendant who has shown no guilt, no remorse, no apprehension. They would say to me, why would you give the satisfaction of showing vulnerability now? You promised you would never back down. And for that clarity, I'm thankful. I won't stand here and give you what you want. I won't offer you tears. I won't offer you trembling. Disappointments like you thrive on pain, on fear, and on the illusion of power. And I won't feed your beast. Instead, I will call you what you are. Sociopath, psychopath, murderer. I will ask the questions that reverberate violently in my own head, so loudly that I can't think straight most any day. Some of these might be familiar, so sit up straight when I talk to you. How was your life right before you murdered my sisters? Did you prepare for the crime before leaving your apartment? Please detail what you were thinking and feeling at this time. Why did you choose my sisters? Before making your move, did you approach my sisters? Detail what you were thinking and feeling. Before leaving their home, is there anything else you did? How does it feel to know the only thing you failed more miserably at than being a murderer is trying to be a rapper? Did you recently start shaving or manually pulling out your eyebrows? Why November 13th? Did you truly think your Amazon purchase was untraceable because you used a gift card? How do you find it enjoyable to stargaze with such a severe case of visual snow? Where is the murder weapon? The clothes you wore that night? What did you bring into the house with you? What was the second weapon you used on Kaylee? What were Kaylee's last words? Please describe in detail the level of anxiety you must have felt when you heard the Bearcat pull up to your family home on December 30th, 2022. Which do you regret more? Returning to the crime scene 5 hours later, or never, ever going back to Moscow, not even once, after stalking them there for months? If you were really smart, do you think you'd be here right now? What's it like needing this much attention just to feel real? You're terrified of being ordinary, aren't you?
I love that. What's it feel like needing this much attention just to feel real? Meaning that he just felt inadequate. He always feels inadequate, that he's not enough for the world, that the world isn't really recognizing him and his greatness, that he self-believes. I heard that him and his cellie have issues because he washes his hands over and over again. He's like a perfectionist and has OCD really bad, and wants to be in control of everything, and he tries to use this size. He's gonna find out there's dudes bigger and badder than him that are waiting for him when he gets to prison, when he gets into general population. And if you listen to all the pundits out there saying he's not going to general population, that because he's such a high profile case that he won't be in they'll keep him protective custody. Jumpsuit Pablo said it best, and I was already thinking the same thing, that yeah, maybe in the beginning they might keep him in PC, but on the yard there's people that are in true danger for their lives, because they owe money to a gang, or because they told on someone, or because they dropped out of a gang, and they're going to need his bed, and they're going to be like, no, screw it, just put him out there. He'll be fine. He's a killer anyway. So, they'll revere him or look up to him in some, strange way. So, I just love that she said that just to feel, I can't remember how she said it again, but I'm going to go backwards 10 seconds.
What's it like needing this much attention just to feel real? You're terrified of being ordinary, aren't you? Do you feel anything at all? Or are you exactly what you always feared? Nothing. If you're so powerful, then why are you still hiding, defendant? You see, I'm here today as me. But who are you? Let's try to take off your mask and see. You didn't create devastation. You revealed it in yourself. And that darkness you carry, that emptiness, you'll sit with it long after this is over.
Yeah, hell yeah. That was beautiful. That emptiness that you felt, like that this was going to fill some kind of void. Guess what? It's not going to fill it. That's why serial killers keep killing, because they can't fill the void. But now he doesn't get to do that. He has to go sit in a cell for the rest of his life, or be in a prison for the rest of his life, where people tell him what to do and when to do it. And so guess what? That void, he never even gets a chance to try to fill it. And she just nailed it. She nailed it right on the head.
That is your sentence. And it was written on the wall long before you ever pled guilty. You didn't win. You just exposed yourself as the coward you are. You're a delusional, pathetic, hypochondriac loser who thought you were so much smarter than everybody else. Constantly scolding, turning your nose up to grammar mistakes, nitpicking and criticizing others. You wanted so badly to be different, to be special, to be better, to be deep, to be mysterious. You found yourself thinking you were better than everyone else, and you thought you could figure out the human psyche and see through it, all while tweaked out on heroin.
No, that's something that hasn't been talked about a lot, is his heroin addiction. But yeah, he did have a heroin addiction. It's been reported in a few different places. I looked for them before the show and I couldn't find them, but I do remember hearing that, and that he was experiencing withdrawals when he first was booked in. And so they had to give him like clonidine or something like that.
Lurking in the shadows made you feel powerful because no one ever paid you any attention in the light.
Oh, that is so amazing. That is so amazing. Yeah, he did gain some kind of power from being hidden in the shadows, but that's because he doesn't ever get recognized. You know, he grew up as a big guy and he still doesn't get recognized. He doesn't get recognized for his intellect because he has none. It's all pseudo, right? He's a pseudo intellectual. He was a criminal justice major or a law major. And like he talked about wanting to do crimes for a paper or something. I can't remember, but yeah, he's a psychopath and a sociopath. He's both.
You thought you were exceptional, all because of a grade on a paper. You thought you were elite because your online IQ test from 2010 told you so. All of that effort just to seem important. It's desperate. There is a name for your condition, though. Your inflated ego just didn't allow you to see it. Wannabe. You act like no one could ever understand your mind, but the truth is you're basic. You're a textbook case of insecurity disguised as control. Your patterns are predictable. Your motives are shallow. You are not profound. You're pathetic. You aren't.
That is so badass, dude. You are not profound, because he's not. She calls it like it is, man. You're pathetic, dude. You're pathetic. You had to do this to be somebody, but what you are is the lowest of the low. You killed kids, basically. You killed girls, young girls that were just trying to make their way in life, going to school to get a higher education, how hard they worked to get there. And you unalive them to try to fill some kind of, and to be important, right? Who knows, man? Who knows? But this victim, she knows this fool, and she's calling it like she sees it, and it's eating him up. He's trying so hard not to do all his little nervous tics that he probably has, but his mouth twitches a couple times. She's really getting to him.
Special or deep, not mysterious or exceptional. Don't ever get it twisted again. No one is scared of you today. No one is intimidated by you. No one is impressed by you. No one thinks that you are important. You orchestrated this like you thought you were God. Now look at you, begging a courtroom for scraps. You spent months preparing, and still all it took was my sister in a sheath. You worked so hard to seem dangerous, but real control doesn't have to prove itself. The truth is, the scariest part about you is how painfully average you turned out to be. The truth.
painfully average, that's destroying him because he is.
You're as dumb as they come. Stupid, clumsy, slow, sloppy, weak, dirty. Let me be very clear. Don't ever try to convince yourself you mattered just because someone finally said your name out loud. I see through you. You want the truth? Here's the one you'll hate the most. If you hadn't attacked them in their sleep, in the middle of the night, like a pedophile, Kaylee would have kicked your fucking ass. Thank you.
Thank you. Bravo. I don't know why at the end it didn't get me the first time I heard it, but she killed it, man. She fucking killed it. And she's probably right. That chick probably would have kicked his ass. Fuck, man. What a piece of shit, man. Dude's a big fucking piece of shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys if you hadn't seen it. Mic drop for real, man. Hey, look, my wife's in the chat. Yeah, she was amazing. Good for her. Good for her. She killed it, man. Yeah, so anyway, I'm glad I could share that with you guys. I didn't want to share that in a daytime one, but it was perfect for a late night mayhem show. Let's see here. I know I have something else. No, I don't have anything else really good. I don't really need anything else. We can just talk amongst ourselves. Well, thanks, guys, for coming out tonight. I'm not leaving right away, but I appreciate it. Like I said, I've been feeling kind of down the past couple days. Don't know what to report on, what to do shows on. But I get like that every once in a while, especially during slow news cycles. That's why I did, my theory about the backpack and the Carmelo Anthony case, and a fellow Xer on X sent me top 10 questions to ask about the Carmelo Anthony case. So I'm probably going to do a show on that. Just questions that need to be answered that are going to be answered by the time the trial starts in a year. But it's definitely things that we can take the information we have now, like how harsh he's been charged. So that will tell us the evidence that they have and what evidence that they don't have, or at least what evidence they think they have. And so I think that explains my theory about the backpack, about it possibly hiding stolen things that he has stolen, either from the kids or maybe at a store. But who knows? He didn't have a track meet that day. He was just at the track meet. He might have went there specifically to steal, and that's why he did bring the knife. Or maybe he stole the knife from someone there. Maybe it was in one of the boys' bags. Who knows? It's Texas. Texas boys carry knives, but because they hunt and they, that's just what they do. So, but I think that's very, very likely by the way that Karmelo responded He didn't want him to see what was in the bag. He didn't want it had nothing to do with him having big junk, like they're trying to say, like the Anthony team is trying to say, like his junk was so big and everyone's jealous of it, or he got teased about it. Nobody teased him about his junk being big at a high school pool party. That is made up. 1000% made up. So, but I already did a whole show on that. So that's probably the biggest thing I have to talk about in the coming days. Now, the ex-sheriff Mickey Stines, you guys all know about that case, right? Put a 2 in the chat if you guys know who Mickey Stines is, the sheriff that shot the judge. That'll tell me if I'm going to cover that case or not. Oh, that's awesome, Nana of 2. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming out to the live tonight, and I'm glad that I was a distraction, even though we all cried. Heather Max says yes, cover it. Tiff 420 says yes, cover it. Yeah, I really think I'm going to cover it because not a ton of people are covering it, but I know there's a channel out there called Hillbilly Crime or something like that. I think it's Doing It Deb's Way's cousin, possibly. I can't remember, but it's somebody's cousin that's part of the community in an outside way. I think her whole channel begun with that case, and now she's got a channel that's way bigger than mine. Just because of that case. So it's a case that has a lot of interest out there. Just before I even play anything, because I forgot, I do have a couple things I can play from that. I want to say what I think, and I don't know if there's proof of this, because the sheriff, when he locked the door and like sat down and they're talking, I think the sheriff tried to call his wife from his phone and she didn't answer, but then called his wife from the judge's phone and she did answer. And I think that's why he flipped out, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I'm definitely not sure. I am always up late watching YouTube. I never watch TV anymore. I know, me too. Me too, Cliff Ann. It's interesting. Awakened by the glass. Thank you for that. I am so confused on all this stuff, but need to learn pretty quickly. Now they are only charging the man who killed my daughter with one. I was told it was for the best, even half. It was the daughter he was calling. Oh, okay. It was the daughter he was calling. Oh, okay. And do they think the judge was sleeping with his daughter? I don't know, but I'm going to deep dive it over the next couple days. I do have that's from 4 months ago. That's from 6 months ago. I want to play it'll go.
Which captured exactly everything that happened. Let's take a look.
We're going to take a look at this real quick.
Some of the cases and after hours, and detainees in exchange for not having to pay for ankle monitoring services. These criminal actions took place in the judge's chambers and bathroom after hours. And they also became the subject of a civil lawsuit naming the sheriff, Mickey Stines, as one of the defendants.
Wow, I think there's a lot
So
more to
now
this
with the
case
sheriff
than-
charged with first.
I think there's a lot more to this case than I am probably able to comment on tonight, because I forgot about that. I think the judge was doing something, was sleeping with prisoners because of ankle monitoring fees, and then the judge knew about it, and also the sheriff knew about it and was implicated. And I think even the dispatch knew about it, if my memory serves me right. So I better really, really, really better. I'm just sorry. I'm reading the chat. Misha, if you ever want to come on and do, I know it's been hard for you the past like few weeks and maybe months. But if you ever want to do I know you've talked about it in other places and even on your podcast, but if you ever want to process some things with me, even if it's not on a show, if you ever just need someone to talk to, just let me know. Either me, my wife is really intelligent when it comes to these things. Either one of us would be a good support to talk about your situation. I'm still confused about a lot of it, and I know you've written me emails before, and I've read them, but I'm still confused. But we all love you so much, and we're so glad that you're here and a part of our community, even though sometimes we don't see you for a little while. And I'm not saying that as a dig. I'm just saying we wish you were here more. I guess that's what I'm saying. Maybe the other one shows the whole. No, he doesn't show it either. Let me see. I'm gonna find some stuff for us to watch. I do want to watch this Elon Musk thing on Memphis, but I want to do a whole show on it. There's Manly Soto. Oh, this creep, man. I don't know if I want to show that. And also, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, man. That is super crazy. I guess we could watch this. It might be kind of hard to. I got to find it again. I don't know if you guys seen this. This gentleman left his baby in the car, and it takes a couple of twists with the.
In the car. See how responsive.
The AC was on.
She's dead. We have nothing.
So we can't let you do that right now.
You can stay in the room if you want, but I'm not going to talk.
It's a scorching 109 degrees in Marana, Arizona on the late afternoon of July 9th, 2024. A frantic 911 call sends first responders racing to the aid of a 2-year-old child, found unresponsive after her father left her to sleep in the family's car. As investigators try to piece together what may have happened, unsettling discrepancies begin to emerge. And
I can get rid of Brett's voice for you if you want, Misha. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Misha said, I appreciate it, Sam. I really do need to do something on this soon. I fixed the audio from the interview where I talked about it on the boat, but I can't get rid of Brett's voice. Yeah, I can get rid of his voice for you if you ever want to send it my way. Or you know this stuff too, but I bet you I can get rid of it. I have in my video editing software, it has a lot of tools, like sound tools, and I can set the sound frequency for anything that's in that frequency, so we can get rid of most of his voice. It would take out just that. It's like an old like vocal remover. You know how you can make a karaoke song out of a song and it takes out the lyrics, but it still sounds kind of wonky. So like the pieces where his voice will be taken out will have that kind of wonky sound, but there's a couple things we can do to lessen that a little bit. So we're gonna watch this. I watched this today, and it was nuts, man. He's still going to court. He's out on bond. He left his child in the car while he went in the house and was watching Corn, CORNE, and but to hear his wife tell it, they had like the perfect life. But when they investigated it, when they really investigated, I don't think they were going to charge him, maybe with neglect. They ended up filing second-degree murder charges, and then after they looked into it even more, they upped it to first degree. So that's pretty heavy.
Shocking evidence raises a haunting question. Was this a heartbreaking mistake or a catastrophe waiting to happen? The suspect in question and all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law.
It's like baffling. I don't know. It's baffling that this happened.
Our lives have been literally perfect.
The panicked 911 call comes in around 4 p.m. from 37-year-old Christopher Schultes. As the dispatcher attempts to keep him calm, Marana County Police and first responders weave through the busy streets in a desperate race to get to the scene.
Tell you something.
We're going to watch this one instead. This one's called She Wouldn't Stop Peeping in Front of Businesses. This is much better. Something a little lighter.
On March 14th, 2025, a nurse at a pediatric office called the police to report a woman who had been pooping in front of their building. The nurse stated the woman had relieved herself 4 times that day and was starting to frighten the patients.
Hello.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'm going to be sick in my stomach.
What was that?
I'm going to be sick in my stomach.
For what?
I don't know. I've been sick for days. I don't know if it's the food or eating or what.
Are you using the bathroom out here in public? Or?
Misha, you can come on right now too if you want to talk. If you need to talk to us or to me or anything, Just let me know and I will shoot you the link.
Sure.
I did earlier because they're pissing me off in the stalls. The kids are making all this racket at night. They're making me shit myself in my diaper. They're doing it on purpose. It's an ongoing thing.
Okay, well, you can't be using the bathroom out here in the middle of the parking lot. People are complaining.
Well, they always complain.
I know, but
They complain about everything. It's not that. It's about me. They say stupid bitch. They say stupid girl. It's not about the bathroom. It's about me, my smell, my car, my music. It's about everything, officer. Can't you understand anything? And if it's
Calm
not
down,
that, no, I'm not going to calm down. You know why? Because they're using my debit card now. The sheriff from your fucking place is using my debit card. I'm going to use Amy's debit card.
Okay, I know nothing about that.
She
I'm
is.
just here about something else.
She used $642. I have it right here.
Okay, have you called and made a complaint about that?
I don't have a phone.
Okay, I'll be looking for it.
From the guy at the library. There is so much shit I got to tell you. There is bullshit on top of bullshit tonight. Let me tell you something. You guys have got to get your shit together. I haven't had it.
Okay.
And don't you dare arrest me because I'm going to roll.
She goes, I am an addict and don't you dare arrest me. That's so funny. Oh, man, that's so funny. Okay, let's get back to it.
Roll this window up and I'm going to have it. And if I lose this decal, I'm like, I can't. My father's not heard from me for months now. There's been no phone calls to him. He does not know what the fuck's going on. He doesn't even know. I haven't seen a psychiatrist in months. You know, I've not seen a psychiatrist since December.
Since December?
Yep.
Okay. Do you need to go to the hospital to talk to one?
Perfect. Let's go to a hospital. I still have meds.
Okay, I'm just
perfect. Let's go to a hospital, officer.
Would you like to go to a hospital?
Hell no.
Okay.
Why the hell should we go to a hospital?
Because you said you haven't talked to somebody in a couple months, so I'm just offering that service
all
to
I
you.
gotta do is go to Sahadio.
Okay.
Jesus,
I'm just offering you a service. You're
every time we
complaining
go to
about
a
something,
fucking
I'm just trying to
hospital,
help you.
You know what they do at JFK? They
What do
send
they do?
me back. Or we go to St. Mary's. You know what they do? They send me to what's that place called? Up Port St. What's it called? Up. Shit, that person. I'm thinking of that person that is using my card. She went to where's Delray? Is that north or south? She's using my card.
Delray South.
All right, she's using. This person from your deputy's office is going south. She's using Boynton Beach. She's using. Sorry, I get so angry. That's when I'm in distress. I go like this. I get pissed. Listen, she's using it, and she's using the dollar store out this way. She's using a whole bunch of 5 Walmarts in a day. I had to rip up my card a couple days ago. I have had it.
Okay, you don't need to yell. I'm
not yelling at you. I am angry.
Okay.
I've had it. She used
I've been very calm with you. You don't need to yell at me.
$42.
Okay.
So I don't know what people complain about.
I have a feeling the chick's gonna get arrested.
I never do that.
Well, that's
So I
very
don't know.
indecent. That's why people are complaining about
Well, I was behind
No,
my
it
door. I
can't.
do that at
And
nighttime.
mental-
We got to complain about that too.
mental health,
I'm sorry. What was to hold on?
that's
Am I supposed to
been-
shit in here? Oh, and I
There's
got
tons of other places besides the
Heather
middle of
Mack
the parking
said-
lot.
There's no place.
mental health can be very confusing, and mental health when it's stimulated by drugs, where it's
To go in the middle of the nighttime.
Tons
It's
of
the
other
worst.
places. You're doing it in the middle of the
I've
day.
been there.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm tired. I don't feel good. I haven't eaten all day. Do you realize that? I'm diabetic. Do you know I've been throwing up at night in here because people are smoking so much? And there's prostitution going on down here. Do you know that shit around here?
Oh, I'm
Do you
sure
know-
there is.
Oh,
I
no.
believe you.
I'll be right back.
The Joe Blow is always going back there from Publix. Do you know the shit that goes on around? There's a
I
ton
believe
of
you.
No, officer. There really is. I'm
I
not joking.
said I believe you. I'm not saying you're joking.
I
believe
may
you.
be diabetic.
There's
Did
a
I
lot
ran
of homeless
by
around
accident?
here. I believe you.
Well,
Do you have any
I don't-
ID on you? That way I can just know who I'm talking to.
No, I'm afraid you'll take me in.
Take you in just by looking at your ID?
No, you're not going to have my ID.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just asking.
No, you don't even have my ID because you'll take me in.
That's not true, but okay.
No, my ID's locked up. I don't know where it is.
That's fine.
My purse has been stolen,
That's fine.
so it's gone. I'm
2-2.
sorry,
Can you just
it's
run
gone.
the RO? Possibly signal 20.
Yeah, you're looking for it.
Looking for what?
You're looking for that ID.
No.
Sorry,
not at all.
that ID's out
Okay,
of date.
so do me a favor. So defecating in public is illegal. I do not want to arrest you, okay? I'm telling you this right now. So please don't let them. Don't.
What about peeing or changing your
Doesn't
shirt?
matter. You're defecating in public. That is illegal. Peeing, pooping, doesn't matter what it is.
What about changing a shirt?
Changing a shirt.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
they complain about that too?
I haven't had any complaints, but if somebody sees you, that's a decent exposure.
Oh my God, so everything's illegal.
Yeah, so just try to not do it in the middle of.
Or brushing your teeth, that's illegal too?
No, not at all.
Okay.
So just
What
try
if
not
you're
to do
cleaning
anything
yourself?
illegal in public.
What if you're cleaning your armpits? Is that illegal too?
No, not as long as somebody doesn't see you indecently exposed.
Okay. So if you're cleaning like
Have you guys
the
never
girl
had one of
said that
these?
She's cleaning her legs again. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. Like,
Sprite
she's
with
cleaning
tea,
her
really
legs.
You're
good.
also littering all over their parking lot.
Well, I'm pissed off. That's a sign that.
Well, that doesn't. Being pissed off doesn't mean
Well,
you can
I do usually
break laws.
wait. I usually do pick up after myself. You do realize that, right?
I don't, because there's stuff all over here. There's stuff all over.
Well, I'm pissed off. And I'm trying to go. Now you're pissing me off. I have to.
I'm pissing you off. Why?
Because I gotta go to the bathroom.
The cop should just leave. If he's not going to arrest her or talk to her about anything normal, he just needs to leave.
Any sort of Medicaid.
Do me a favor.
agitating
I
her,
understand
you know
you're
what I
going through a
mean?
lot right now. I've tried to offer you certain resources. You're declining them. There's not much more I can do for you, but like I said,
So
and
leave.
your officer, I told some guy tried to offend me earlier, and I told one of your officers, he said, "Go away. We don't want to help you." It was a Mexican guy. This little shithead, he pissed me off. He goes, "Go the fuck away." Honestly, what the fuck is wrong with your officers?
okay, do me a favor, clean up your mess, and then go somewhere else because they don't want you here. Okay?
They don't want me here. Why not?
Because you're making a mess everywhere.
So where do I go?
You know what's crazy? I just Hazley and I were just at Walmart the other day, and we were driving through, and she was like, "Dad, can we park our camper here?" And I was like, "I'm like, we could." And she's like, "Do people live here?" Because there was like a lot of campers. You know how Walmart has that thing where you can stay there for a couple of days or whatever, for free. You can camp there in the back of their parking lot. And that just blew her mind. She couldn't believe it that they would allow that. Yeah, it is almost like dealing with a soft sit. Yeah, when you have like mental health stuff going on, it is almost like dealing with a soft sit. Because when I know when I watch the soft sits, I feel like I'm watching someone with mental health issues. Oh, really? I thought all of them did. The ones here definitely do.
Somewhere. This is private property. This isn't open to the public.
Well, where are we supposed to go? There's no place else to go. They kick me off every property.
Well,
They just want me to stay in the railroad?
They don't want you here.
Ha
That's
ha,
all I'm telling
John.
you. This is their property. You're leaving it a mess everywhere. You're defecating in public. They do not want you here. So if you can clean up your mess and then go somewhere else, that's what they would want.
Well, I'll just stay in the middle of the road then. I don't know what to do. You're going to have to arrest me. I don't know what to say. Because I don't know. Unless I just clean it up and be behaved. I don't know. Because I know where else to go. I don't know where else. There's no place else to go.
You can find another parking lot, go
Well, when's the next
to
time?
park or something else. But,
When's the next time you're going to usher me out of there too?
ma'am, there's only so much I can do for you. You're going to have to figure out your own life. I can't tell you how to live your life and where to go and
Well, why
everything
do you keep
else.
ushering me out of the parking lot?
This is the first time I've ever met you, ma'am. So
the
I'm
last
not...
one they asked me out to, the other one they
Okay.
did too.
Well, because you keep leaving messes in these parking lots and they don't want you here. That's why. So if you stop leaving messes in here, then they might not kick you out of their parking lots.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine the Walmart outside of LA letting you.
There's probably a
sleep there.
combination of multiple things, but I'm sure the main part that they called us is because you're defecating in their parking lot. Which
Who called?
And their
doesn't
parking
matter who
lot's actually
so if they have customers showing up to their store and they see a lady pooping and peeing in
structure,
the
you know,
parking
where you
lot,
go
that's going to
up.
affect their business,
Oh, that woman. Ooh.
right?
It's in Long Beach.
So, and there's trash all over the place. If I pull up and I see poop and pee on the parking lot, I'm not going to want to come to the store either.
I diluted it with bleach.
Man, there's diapers and toilet paper all over the place.
Where am I going to go?
Ooh, that's
Okay,
gross.
so do me a favor, clean up your mess, and then head out.
Where?
Wherever you want, just not here.
Go that way. I
Ma'am,
can't go that way.
wherever you want, just not here. You're a grown
Party
adult. I
pooper.
can't tell you where to go, but just not here,
I
okay?
don't have a phone to say which way to go. I don't know anything. There's no place for like a Publix or.
Okay, like I told you, I can't tell you where to go, but you have
Well,
to
then
leave
I'm
here.
sorry. I don't tell you. I don't know what to do.
Okay? Make sure to clean up your mess, please.
I don't know what to say. 'Cause I don't know.
Approximately 10 minutes later, the woman was still parked in the exact same spot and things begin to escalate.
Amy.
Damn, she should have just left. There is. Did you see that? There's poop everywhere.
Amy. Amy.
Oh, he did the shaving a haircut. Did you hear him? He went shaving a haircut, 2 bits.
Amy, we're not going away.
Just keep doing shaving a haircut. That'll drive her crazy.
Amy.
Did you guys know that was the name of that? The knock, dun 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 dun. It's called shaving a haircut. I bet you not a lot of you guys knew that. Oh, if she throws shit at him, I'm gonna lose my shit. Not literally. Oh, he's not doing shaving a haircut anymore. Yeah, he's really patient. I wonder why the captions say applause music.
I'll spare you the headache and let you know that she spent the next 5 minutes with her hand over the horn. Backup then arrives and they begin to box her in.
Where does she defecate?
Everywhere.
It's technically, what is it, littering? She didn't expose herself. Said she wants it down that week. Which is probably another.
Yeah, you're right, Misha. They could have locked her up, or I think that was you.
There's feces all over
She
here.
had feces everywhere.
She defecated over there and over there, and then her diaper, and then she used bleach.
Diaper, all that litter.
All right, let's watch her.
I mean, just for littering, much less littering with poop.
But defecating in public is not a crime. It's when you actually show your genitals.
Oh, it's a crime right in LA.
But you
Not in San Francisco, it's not though.
You have a not even that, just BA-er.
That's what I'm saying.
Neglect. Yeah.
Yeah, she can't even take care of herself. She says she hasn't seen a doctor in like 3 or 4 months.
What did she say to you? She said to you.
She started yelling at me as soon as I walked up. I was super calm the whole time. She started fucking yelling at me, going off. And then when I told her, I was like, "Hey, just clean up your stuff and leave. They don't want you here anymore."
And then
leaving a
based
mess
off of
everywhere.
after this, you have more on top of this for the BA, right?
Yeah, because of her fucking. She's all up and down, yelling.
If Sarge wants a 23 until he gets it, that's fine.
Yeah, wait for 23. See, she'll come out for you.
23 is probably a mental health 5150.
Hey, she does have a pair of scissors right by her head. You see it?
Where?
Right by her head. Back left.
Oh, pair of scissors. She's about to get shot.
What else is there?
I don't even want to know.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. Pretty much all I got is 20. It's 20.
Shave and a haircut, 2 bits.
She's putting earbuds in.
That is a lunchbox of a car. That'd be cool if she drove up over the curb.
Yeah. Okay, so she's trying to sleep.
Dude, could you imagine trying to sleep in that car?
What does she want to do? Pepperball her out first?
I don't know. Why don't we just break the window and yank her out?
Well, I'm not gonna say it's not, but
You know, I know why. defecated all over the parking lot. And then she was so erratic. Like, as soon as I walked up, she started screaming at me. I have no idea what that is, but that and that is. And then she tried to wash him down with bleach.
So what's she doing? Just refusing to come out?
Yeah. So I tried playing nice, and I told her, I said, listen, clean up your mess and just leave. They don't want you
they're
here anymore.
trained. Thompson, they have some psychology training. It's very limited, but they have enough to be able to determine. Well, they're supposed to. Of course, accidents happen all the time, and I'm pro police for the most part, even though I've been to prison. But they're trained enough to see it when it's happening, so they don't think it's someone just being oppositional or fighting them just to be a dick or a B. They're supposed to have enough training to be able to differentiate the two, but that doesn't always work out, right? I think with this one it's obvious, so they're probably gonna take her in on a 3-day hold, just so she can get some help, and it seems like they do know she needs medical attention. That's by her account that she needs medical attention. Let's see how this plays out, guys.
Did you not see 3 animals?
I was like, clean up your mess and just leave. They don't want you here anymore. And she started screaming and all this other stuff. So I went back to the car to try to run her because she refused to give me her ID. And then she closed her window, and then when I came up and knocked, she started screaming and then just blared the horn.
You're going to use a beanbag to break it?
I don't have a beanbag.
Yeah, you do.
What? I don't have a beanbag.
Yeah, you do. One of them's a beanbag and one's OC.
Oh, the blue one.
Oh shit! They're gonna shoot her with a beanbag.
It's like a foam.
Well, you don't want the OC.
No.
You want the bean.
No. The blues are foam.
Okay.
The orange is OC.
Yeah.
Do you hear what they're talking about? They're talking about the bullets. They have bullets that are foam that they hurt really bad. I always call them rubber bullets, but they're foam bullets, but they feel like hard rubber. And then they have OC spray bullets. So they're OC gas, like bear spray, pepper spray. But when the bullet hits you or hits the wall, it explodes the OC gas. They both suck. I've been hit with both. And I've been tased 3 times. I've been tased with a shield once. The shields that they have when they go into like a riot shield, but it's got electricity on it. So when it hits the person, it electrocutes them. I've been hit with that while standing in a foot of water. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, group laugh. Group laugh. Oh, group hug. Sorry, I didn't read that right initially.
So she defecated all over the parking lot. Tried washing down with bleach. When I first made contact, her window was down.
All right, make sure our blue lights are on.
Super erratic.
How many announcements have we given?
I just tried knocking on the window.
Okay.
So
we haven't made any announcements yet.
Side because she's in the driver.
I want him to be in position because I don't want her to be able to hop this curb.
But I'm saying when we come to it, are we going to do the passenger because she's on the driver's side?
No, because we're going to put the bumper ball. Get right up on her so she has no room to wiggle out of there.
All right, I'll move up a little bit.
Amy, this is the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office.
Amy.
Get out of your car with your hands up. Your safety is our most important.
Man, I hope she doesn't try to smash out of there. What if she did?
She's moving a bunch of stuff around.
Hey, she does have a pair of scissors by her.
She's just moving stuff around.
Just make sure there's people covered just in case. Lisa, you can start.
Amy!
Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Step out of your
She's not
car.
announce.
Your
Watch
safety is
yourself,
our
guys.
most important.
Come out of the
I think
car!
that gun says
Put your hands
Craftsman
up
on
and
it.
come out!
Oh no,
Yeah, you do.
Come out of the car. We will force out to the car. Come out now before somebody gets hurt.
Oh shit. That's got to be freaking her out. Oh, I bet you the gas will go inside.
Come out of the car!
She's probably like, what is going on?
Hey, hit the front windshield too.
She's not going to come out now. She thinks you're going to shoot her. She probably thinks those are real bullets. Oh, they're trying to get in her vents. That's smart. I think before they were shooting at the crack in her door, so the gas goes in.
Give her more.
We'll give Misha the saying of the night. Misha says she was already having a crappy day. Dang it. Yeah, that was good. What? That was good. You beat John on that one, Ned. Yeah, even John appreciates that one. Come on, Robin. You know the community you reside in.
Try not to. Amy, step out of your car with your hands up. We're here to help you.
Come out!
Come on, Amy.
Come out of the car!
Amy, in the black Hyundai, step out of the car.
Okay, open the door!
Do it now with your hands up.
She's saying no. Come on!
Well, I just peeked. They're gonna get her out. You guys see that when I peeked? Oh yeah, you
I can't hear you! Put your window down! Roll your window down! I can't hear you!
Amy, step out of the car. Your hands up. We're here to help you. Your safety is our most important.
I got more in the car.
Here, try to go around.
With all my history with cops, I can tell you guys this. Cops love playing with their toys, like things like that, the rubber bullet gun, all that stuff that they don't get to use it every day. So when they get a chance, they love using them. They just love it. She'll be talking about it tonight with her girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever she does. Not to stereotype, female cops as having girlfriends, but you know what I mean. They love using their toys.
Hold on. Oh, she opened it. She just opened.
Step out of the car. Your safety is our most important. Step out of the car. We're here to help you.
She might have got some in the car when she opened the door.
She started coughing. I was going to run up and grab it. Amy.
Hey!
She's not going to come out if you keep shooting those bullets.
Get out of the car!
Oh, she's coming out now. They got the gas inside.
Get out of...
She's going to gas. They gas themselves all the time.
the car. Get on the ground.
Get out of the car. Get on the ground.
All right.
Get on the ground. Do it now.
Oh, they gotta be careful. She might have poop.
Why do you think so aggressive?
Hear him coughing? Yeah, that happens all the time.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stop like a fucking baby. Stand up.
Why'd you have to do it, Timothy?
We gave you plenty of options not to do that to you. We did not want to do that to you. You forced us to do that to you.
Double lock? They gotta make sure they double lock it.
Put your hands together like you're praying.
Huh?
Put your hands together like you're praying. It'll make it more comfortable.
What you guys do? That was awful. You gotta turn off my car at least? Did you get me my
Have a
shoes?
seat.
See the snot coming from her nose? That's from the gas.
2-4.
Amy Littell was charged with resisting an officer with violence and
Why are you
aggravated
being so
assault.
aggressive?
If you haven't already,
I know.
make sure you check out our last video and don't forget to like and subscribe. New
Okay, I got another one. I got another one dialed in. It's you and me, kids.
Police were called about a daughter refusing to leave her father's car.
A daughter refusing to leave her dad's car.
Why isn't she getting out?
I don't know. She's got a lot of problems in life and can't seem to solve them. So I offered to give her a ride, and now
This is my dad, and I think he's, I don't know exactly what's going on, but he has the key to the car, so I'm just waiting on him to get out of the building.
Oh,
You're waiting on
I
him to
assure
what?
you, I'm
To
getting my
get out
daughter out of the
building?
car.
To come drive the car? He just parked us here, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you know he doesn't have to drive you anywhere. But it's his car. He doesn't have to take you anywhere if he doesn't want
I
to.
understand. Well, he already took me here, so I'm in the car. I'd like to, go back to my house whenever he's ready, basically. So I'm just sitting in the car.
Okay, but do you realize that if he doesn't want to take you, you have to get out because it's his car, it's his property?
I don't think so. I think
No,
because I'm parked.
I'm letting you know
No.
that that's how that works.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be sitting here. So
What a pussy ass
He doesn't
dad.
want to drive. You don't want to drive her home?
no, I do not.
I think he might be having some sort of like early dementia or something, but he is not acting like himself. We were just gonna go to Starbucks, and then he said that he had to go, and I can't remember if he said he needed to take a package somewhere.
He had me bring her down here. I got her a couple of gift cards because she doesn't have a job.
He did. He just got me a gift
She's
card.
supposed to be in a rehab facility, but somehow managed to get kicked out of it and showed up back at the
Oh, did you hear
So I
that,
felt
guys?
sorry for her. My
He
mistake.
said
Gave her more.
he said she is supposed to be in a rehab facility, but she somehow got kicked out of it. Now say, hold on, I gotta read what Mish is saying. Just felt I had to say that. What a sad place we found ourselves in. Now say she really is in extreme mental emergency status. Yeah, I think I bet you that's where she went, Misha. I don't have them. Well, no, I do have them taking her to the jail. So yeah, you're right. You're totally right, Misha. I was gonna say, no, if she would have gotten out like earlier before they had to shoot her car up, they probably would have just taken her right. Did the 23 is what they called it, but I'm sure that's a mental health call. But because they had to like break out her window and pull her out like that, yeah, she definitely went to the jail. So yeah, that does suck.
More money, gave her more things to do, took her here so she could get food. Not only did she not get food, she refused to get out of the car, and now she refuses
Well,
to get out of it at all.
I'm
And I
just
need her
trying
out
to
of the
spend
car.
the day with
I'm
him,
sorry,
or
Alex, I
like
know this is crazy.
go out and run errands. We're just trying to run errands.
You said she was evicted from the apartment. Does she not? So that's not where she lives anymore.
I still live there.
She is in the process of eviction. I don't think they've got a final order for it yet.
Okay.
so she can still be there.
She doesn't really want it either.
Oh, she's in her own place.
Where I live normally. I'm not trying to live in this car. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, but you're not trying to get out of this car.
Correct,
Which right
not
now
right
you're
now.
breaking the law. It's not your car. So you're trespassing.
so I go on Ubers. I go
Okay.
on Ubers
With
or
the permission of the person. He does not want you in his car. You're trespassing in
no,
his
I'm not.
Okay, so we can play this game, but you're gonna get arrested. I mean, that's literally how it's gonna be. Or you could just step out of the car. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to you, but I'm trying to explain.
Do you guys
something
think
to
she's
you.
gonna
You're
get
not really
arrested?
willing to listen.
Put a 1 in the chat if you think she's gonna get arrested. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she's just gonna be pulled out and then told to call an Uber. I mean, it is a body cam thing that's on the internet, so she probably does get arrested. Yeah.
You explained it to me, but I would like to shut my door now.
Yeah, you guys are like one.
Okay, I'll just.
I know. And put a 4 in the chat. You know, we save 3s for prayers and stuff. Put a 4 in the chat if your host is a complete idiot for even asking. I better not see not 1 4.
Ignore that one.
Just get out, Alex. You're making a show.
His door? I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to make a show out of it. It's just like it's frustrating.
You see the problem. I didn't want to touch her at this point. because-
No, I understand. I mean, it's definitely your
Oh,
car.
there it
You
is.
want her
Thanks,
out of
Robin.
I shouldn't have agreed to you.
8. Oh, double 4.
Enabling this bad behavior.
John's a double 4.
I enabled one more time.
So it's not your
Outside looking's like, I'm going to put a 3 because he's almost an idiot.
car. If you want to out, you're trespassing. You gotta get out.
Well, I think there's a misunderstanding. I think something's going on with my dad because he's not acting like himself.
No, he's acting pretty normal to
No,
me.
I think he's acting like he's
Executive on
got a problem.
2021 Blue, four-door registered in Jackson.
Maybe like he has early onset. Like
That is
dementia,
really
Alzheimer's,
interesting,
outside of
Nisha.
No. You guys are right here. I'm fine. I'm not stepping out. And I feel like usually you ask people not to step out of the car.
Why won't you get out? Why don't you want to get out?
It's on principle at this point.
But you understand that you're probably going to end up going to
He
jail.
said it's on
right?
principle.
You
She
do
said
know
it's on
that usually
principle.
like, if you pulled me over on a highway, we'd both have to pull over, park together.
We're not doing
And
that.
I would not be allowed out of my vehicle. You'd say, roll down
That's
the window.
totally gonna
please
be my
present your
daughter when
papers
she
to me.
gets
That's
older.
what you would say. And I would give
But
you
I
that
may
information,
sometimes. I
stay
also
in
ask a lot of people
while
out of the car too.
Okay, well, this isn't.
But your dad wants you out of the
This
car.
doesn't feel like a very real situation. Like, and it doesn't feel like we're bothering anyone.
So do you want to press charges for trespassing?
I do.
I mean, you can't just press charges like that.
You
can. No, you
So
can't.
do you want to get out of the car or not?
Don't you guys have anything better to do today?
We actually do.
Yeah, like, so I don't know
So
what
we
you
would
guys
really
are up
like
to.
for you to
Why
get
don't
out
you
so
guys
we
run
don't
out in
have
your
to.
cars?
I don't want to take a ride to the jail.
I would love to.
I would hate that.
You know what? I love riding around places. I love going on errands. I love driving. Love all of it.
This is going to be one of those situations on when you go down to the jail. People are like, "What are you in for?" And you say, "Because I wouldn't get out of the car." People are going to be like, "That's a stupid reason to go to jail." I mean, really, there's really not a really good reason to go to jail, but that's really stupid.
Well, it's more stupid of you guys because it's just a lot of paperwork and a
We
lot
don't
of trouble.
want to be here, but we're public servants. We've been called here.
You're not a servant.
We've been summoned here. So we're here to solve a problem. Unfortunately,
Do you have a payroll?
the problem is that you're in the car. It's to solve the problem.
I don't think there's not a solution. There isn't a solution.
The solution is that you step out, either stand over here, you could sit, there's a bench over here, there's a bench there, there's a bench over there. Okay, yeah, go ahead and stand out of the car.
No, I stepped out. It's fine. Please allow me to.
No, you're
shut
not
my
closing
door.
the door. So
I don't want to shut it on you. I don't want to like.
I can promise you, you're not.
Please stop touching this car because it's not your car.
It's not yours either.
Well, that's okay.
you're going to end up.
No, you are.
Oh, she fucked up. She's getting pulled out now.
I'm just gonna pull you out. I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna come out of the car. So do we have to make this harder? I don't want. to.
Don't pull my arm out of its socket. Don't touch me.
She said, "Don't touch the car. It's not your property."
Don't
That's what
touch
a
me.
kid
Don't
would
molest
say.
me, please.
What's going to end
I
up?
mean, she is a kid, I guess.
We're going to end
Yeah,
up
take her ass to jail.
I would like
She'll
to
never
press
do that
charges
again.
for assault.
I assure
An
you.
assault charge. I just was assaulted. Battery.
So
I want to press charges for battery.
you don't get that. It's
I
lawful.
want to press charges.
It's a lawful.
I would like to press charges.
You don't get to.
I'm being held against my will.
Great, get out of the car.
No, I'm being held against my will. Please leave.
So these are the options. You can get out of the car, You can leave on your own accord. You can walk away, or you're going to end up going with us.
Get a judge or something. Like I don't know what else to tell you.
Look,
Get a judge and a jury, and
she's old enough. She's old enough to have her own place because her dad says she got evicted. She just left treatment. She's supposed to be there. Her dad just had to buy her a Starbucks card so she could have coffee, in the morning, like my wife does every morning. She's lazy. She's a lazy girl, and she's probably lived off dad's money forever and ever, because that's a pretty nice car. And so yeah, you can tell she's just a lazy chick, man. And that sucks, man. I'm so proud of all my daughters. They're so not lazy. They're the exact opposite of lazy. They're like, they all hustle their butts off, like legally. Yep, that's right, Shell.
taking a trial. Like I don't really understand.
So
mail me some papers. I mean, I don't know. Like
would you like to mail?
whatever the charges are. Like let me know.
Well, right now
Are you gonna
the
give me a
charges
ticket?
are-
Why don't you just give me a ticket?
Well, we could give you, but you have to get out of the car. That's the problem. So the main
Or a verbal warning? Be like, hey, please don't sit in people's cars again if they don't want you in them.
so that we've tried that. We're trying to get you out.
No, you didn't. But anyway, my dad is obviously like demented and he's got like an issue that I can't diagnose, right? I don't know what to do because
Are you still
he's
staying
getting
at
older.
Lily?
Yes, in fact, we live in the same building.
Okay.
I am his caretaker. So
You're his caretaker?
yes, I am.
Fine.
And you know what?
And how do you care for him?
I take care of him.
How?
I take care of him.
You work?
Yes, I do. I work a lot. I do things.
Oh yeah,
It doesn't
I just
matter.
called it.
What do you do?
You sound a lot like my brother. used
She's
to
like,
sound
yeah, I
before
work
you
a
were at my
lot.
mom's house now.
What do
I
you do?
things. She does not.
You just like police stuff? What is that? What is policing?
That is literally my job. I'm a supervisor. But here's the issue. Your father is wanting you out of the car. He's willing to press charges. Therefore,
Yeah.
you're going to end up going with
Her
us because
attitude
you're
sucks.
refusing out of the car. I literally cannot be nicer to you.
It's like, what if you were in my doorway at my house and like
Again,
you
different
were holding
scenario.
it?
Different scenario, different rules, different times, different things. Okay, this isn't your car.
Is that your street?
It's part of the city.
Is that your pavement?
It's the city's.
Or is just that your stone?
I can't believe she's a grown
Okay,
adult
the city,
girl
okay, in the brick.
saying
Who
those
runs the
kind of
city?
things.
Who's,
Is that your street?
Like, who owns the pavement? I want to talk to whoever owns the road.
Who do you think that would be?
I don't know. I think you would have to try to get in contact with them or something.
I don't have to do anything.
I don't know.
Dude, these cops are patient as
Talk
well.
to the bank that
Look,
like rents out that
There's
pavement.
all kinds of other crime going on in the city. People are probably getting unalived in that city right
But
now.
It'd be really cool if you just
And
let me
these
check the door.
cops, what,
I'm not
3
a
or 4 of
dog
them
dying
have
in a
to
hot
deal with
car,
this little
okay?
girl.
You go by Alex Alexander or you go
What am I called?
by? What do you go by? Do you like to be called Alex Alexander?
I don't like to be called at all.
At this point, I would just take her
I
to
don't
jail.
like to
That
be
way they
called
can
at all.
get back to doing cop stuff.
What is your name?
You want to put where you see your daughter?
Why do you need to know that?
All right, Alexandria. I'm again going to politely ask you to get out of the car.
I would tell you my name if I wanted to.
Things are going to go not your way in a minute.
I don't have them.
And I would prefer them not go
I
down
think
that way.
the black
Yeah, but they're
female
gonna
cop
get
should
worse.
just get some get back
They're going to get worse.
and just
Because what's going to end up
beat
happening
up
is you're going to
a
get
little white
forcefully
girl.
taken out of the car. And I don't want to do that. Because
This is for
I don't want us to get
400
hurt.
years
and I
of
don't want you to get hurt.
microaggression,
So I really would like you to get out of the
racism,
car so that we don't have to force you to get out of the car.
and just do like
And
a
that
war
force is not
cry.
to be used.
Defiance.
That's your choice.
Defiance.
So you understand the risk that you're taking with this, right?
Oh, they just gave her a choice, and she picked defiance.
No. You're insulting me. What are you doing? No, I'm not going to. Why?
I just kind of thought that was going to happen.
No.
You're gonna be
I'm
placed
not under
under
arrest.
You
I'm
are.
under cardiac arrest.
You're
No.
placed under arrest for trespassing and
You
resistance.
can't do that.
We can.
No, you're not going to. You're not going to. Stop. Stop.
I wish we didn't have to.
Stop.
I wish we didn't have
Stop.
to. We tried to work it out with you.
Stop.
For whatever reason, you decided
Stop.
not to.
Stop policing me.
Bye, Alex.
I'm sorry that this is the way that it had to go.
This is not the law. This isn't lawful. I'm not resisting. No.
I'm not resisting.
I'm not
resisting.
You're molesting me. You're sexually assaulting me.
Stop.
You are sexually
Stop.
assaulting me. No.
She's not.
Yes, she
No, she's
is.
not.
Dad, help me. Please help me. Please help me.
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop.
Get off me.
Oh, that's it.
Resisting. Now you're getting a felony.
You have violated the
Get
law.
off me. Stop touching me.
Stop resisting.
Stop touching me.
Stop resisting.
Stop touching me. He's mentally ill. Stop touching me. Oh, my arm.
Sit in the
Stop
car.
it.
She freaked out when they frisked her bra. When the chick frisked her bra.
I don't want to have to help you.
The female officer. Dude, she's gonna get assault on an officer. She's gonna get a felony.
Get off me. Stop touching me.
Close the door.
I can't get this.
I'm sorry. She may be under the influence. I'm so sorry.
Pick you two?
Yes.
So you're going to have 2 charges of resisting. Okay. Listen, if you try to hurt us again, you're going to either end up getting tased.
Me hurt you? You guys were hurting me.
Okay. Well,
You guys actually assaulted me.
You kicked both of them.
You grabbed me and then she touched my breast for no reason. So I don't really know. So you touched me inappropriately as well on my skin. You know that you don't need to contact me like that. I was in handcuffs already.
And listen to what I'm
My
telling you.
hands were behind my back.
Your
No,
hands?
you shouldn't have searched me like that. And I should have gotten
didn't search
searched privately, first of all.
I
You
didn't
should
search
have
Listen
not
to what
been
I'm
out
telling
here,
you.
not with her and doing it,
Here's the
second.
thing.
And you're embarrassing me
We're
in
gonna
public.
open the door.
You're actually kind of, it's libel. It's a lot of libel.
Listen, you're embarrassing
We're
yourself.
going to open the door. Okay. You're going to get put back in handcuffs. If you fight us,
Do you have a liability policy? Like, do you guys have some sort of
Oh, she doesn't have handcuffs
do not
on?
fight us, okay?
What are you so scared of? I don't want to give back my. I want them. Why don't I get to keep them? No, don't touch me. See, you're touching me again.
Why'd they
Stop
take the handcuffs off?
Door for me? Stop touching me. I don't want to. No, what are you doing now? No, same thing you were doing before. Just going back and doing
That's weird that they took the handcuffs off.
Miranda rights. Miranda rights. No. If you resist,
You are resisting.
I'm resisting.
Yes, you are. So stop. You've already got battery on LEO.
Oh yeah, she's gonna get full
On a
search.
Leo?
Yes.
On an August birthday? On a Leo? No. Get off me. I don't want to be handcuffed. I don't want to be tied down. Stop it.
Nobody even does want that.
You're constricting me. I can't
I was
breathe.
hoping they
You're
were gonna
constricting me.
show what the
You're
dad
not
had to say,
doing
but
anything. You're hurting me.
Yeah,
you are
Dad,
physically
help
hurting
me.
me right now. My chest hurts. My head hurts. My hands hurt. My wrist hurts. I know.
The dad said
And my
he might-
shoulder
she might be
blades,
under the
and my
influence.
shoulders and my back, which is where all my organs are, by the way. So thank you. You would just cooperate. You're not cooperating. You are not cooperative. We are not a co-op. We are not a co-op. We are not a corporation. We are not a co-op. You're not a cop. You're a robber. You're stealing me.
yeah, I didn't think
You're
about
kidnapping
that.
me.
She sounds
abducting
high. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. She sounds totally Scovilled. Yep, if you're talking, you're breathing. That's right. Yeah, jail coffee is not Starbucks.
Ow, you're hurting me. Ow, no, stop doing it.
Have a seat.
Yeah, I think she's Scovilled.
Sit back. Sit back.
You see the cop touched her head and she freaked out.
You're creepy as you creeper.
You creeper.
I know. Pervert, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out. Let me out.
It's not happening. So
Open the door.
Yeah, she needs treatment, man, for real.
Open it. Can I go?
Yeah, you know, Scovilled is when You pretend to not be high, but you're high.
Bring me to the hospital right now.
Or like,
I can't breathe. I'm too hot.
yeah.
I can't breathe.
We know what it is. It's hard to describe, but we know what it
I'm gonna
is.
have a seizure.
I just turned the AC
I'm
up for you, okay?
seizure.
You gotta give it a second. I just turned off the AC. You'll be able to get some air in a couple seconds, okay?
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Take me to the hospital. Take me to the ER. To the ED. Take me for medical clearance.
You'll get medical clearance at the jail.
No, they don't medically clear you.
They do.
No, they don't.
Absolutely.
No, they do not. They do an intake form. That's not the same. I need a physical exam.
She's like, I need a physical exam.
Take me to them. I don't even know this is your jurisdiction. I don't know who you are. You're kidnapping me. Give me a ride.
That'd be cool if the cop just start playing music.
Turn the car around.
Like some Ice Cube or some NWA.
Reverse.
If I was a cop, I would have bad boys. I'd have that all the time. Yeah, do you know who I am? I am the girl. Yeah, she's gonna get an exam, all right. All right. I'm just gonna keep going, man. This one's called Fugitive Lovers with an AK-47 busted in wild drug raid. Oh shit, he's getting away. Oh shit.
Newly released body camera video of a major drug bust, guns, and $1 million worth of drugs. The action is real and the stakes are high. This is Copcast. I'm Chris Stewart.
Whoa, that was good, man. That dude totally got away. They said drugs and millions of dollars worth of drugs.
When law enforcement goes out on a call, you never know what's going to happen. And what began as just a check of a license plate of a vehicle escalated so much. It began in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where police found a vehicle tied to a person they say was wanted on felony warrants. And then they tracked that person to a hotel, and this is what happened next.
Is Marina here? Yeah. All right. Open the door. Hi, Marina. Hey. I'm Officer Coronado. I need you to step out right now. Okay. So right now you're showing that you have a felony warrant.
Damn, she's got track marks all over her body.
So right now you're being detained, okay? We'll get you a shirt, cover you up. I'll just confirm the warrant. If it confirms, you're going to get booked for it. If it doesn't, I'll release you and you can come back to doing whatever you're doing, all right?
Look, she's not worried one bit. You know why? Because she knows she's going to get bailed out.
Will you give me a shirt, please? Or a sweater? I have a sweater right there.
Who's this guy?
It's just my friend. Yeah. Thank you. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you. She's not.
Okay, but the way he's acting.
I mean, I have paraphernalia.
Yeah, I know, but with the way he's acting, we're gonna.
Can we please? I stepped out.
No, I got you. It's just at this point we see the paraphernalia, so he has to be ID as well.
Okay, but like.
See how that cop's trying to get more and more in the door?
Up, this is why I'm knotted up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was getting.
You're good.
It's either so he can look around to see if because if he sees like a baggie or anything like that, that's probable cause to come in. Or this might be a raid, but they're just using her thing just so he can see inside the house to see if there's like to see how far he lets them in. If he lets them in kind of far, that means there's probably not any like guns out or anything like that. It's just so these guys can kind of get a layout of the land before the raid happens. They did it to my buddy CJ. They pretended that his lights were on in his Mustang, but he's an idiot. He answered the door with a gun in his boxers and a meth pipe, in his other hand, but on the other side of the door. and there was smelled like meth smoke, and the cop, they just busted right in. He ended up beating that case because the way that they got him to open the door was illegal. So he ended up beating like 20 years of Fed time because of it.
So you have to ID yourself. If you not ID yourself, you're going to be placed under arrest.
I just don't want anything.
Step out. See the gun. Hey, but step out. Step out, dude. There's a gun. I do not feel safe with you in there. You're not free to leave.
Damn, he barely could get over that. He should have kept. No, that was probably the smartest thing to do.
The suspect takes off running and police lose him for a short period of time, but then they launch a drone.
Hey, get a big yellow insignia on his back.
Yeah. What charges do we have?
Black shirt.
We have possession, a bunch of drugs. We have.
Oh, that's badass. They used a drone to find him.
Police then mount up and find the suspect who ran away.
Where's he at?
Shouldn't it be this dumpster?
Should we move up a little bit with the unit, man? Should we push up to this car right here and we can just yell at him? Yeah.
I think he's in the dumpster. That's the worst place to hide, is a dumpster. So there's only one way in and one way out.
Where's the end of the dumpster?
And if the cops are driving around looking for him, they're going to look in dumpsters. You got to be way more creative. Kim, what are you doing awake? It's like 4 in the morning.
Face away from me, bro! You are detained, you're not free to leave! You attempt to run by the plea, force me against you! Stop! Grab the top of your shirt! Spin in
Oh,
the
he should
circle
run,
right now!
dude.
Grab the top of your shirt, bro.
Why didn't he run? He ran the first time.
Spin. You don't have to do that. Okay. Drop down to one knee for me, bro. Drop down to the other knee. Put on your shirt real quick. Keep your hands up, though. You got cuffs? Look at the top of your head. Yeah, look your fingers. Are you injured, sir? Yeah. Where are you injured? Your knee?
Dude, he had nothing to lose to keep running. I don't know why he didn't just run right then.
Any weapons on you? No. Knives? No. Anything that's going to poke, prick, or stab me? No. Okay. Anybody else over there? No. Put your feet.
Damn, that chick was with that dude. 245 in Michigan. Dang, Hannah, too. I'm the same way, though. I'm up late all the time.
Let's go back this way.
Is that 11 in front? Yeah. You gotta grab me something or I'll charge you, okay?
Dude, I can't believe that dude stopped running. I think there was a ton of drugs in that.
Here's another angle of that arrest. That suspect is taken into custody, but he gets a bit mouthy before being put in the back of a police vehicle.
Oh, what?
Last time you ran, so
I was being questioned for no reason. Like I asked, I started.
what's your last name, Xavier?
So me being harassed and not being able to.
What's your last name, Xavier? What's your last name, Xavier? Yeah, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. So the longer you do this, you're gonna be in handcuffs longer, dude. Until we identify who you are, you're gonna be in handcuffs. So okay, we can be a dickhead about it too. It's fine with me.
Weren't you guys just harassing me over there?
I wasn't over there.
Who was the one harassing me?
Not me. We'll explain everything to the right with the additional officers.
Okay, sorry about that, you're right. But I don't want to ask my questions because I'm being detained.
Okay, right now you're under arrest. Resisting and evading.
Resisting and evading? I never did anything wrong.
Well, you know what? We're not here to talk about that. We're here. Okay, that's fine. But we're here to identify who you are.
Okay, well, get that here and then I'll see you in court. Who's in charge of the report? You or who's in charge?
I look like I do the reports.
Okay, listen. If you don't give us your name, we either take you to get fingerprinted, then NBC before we'll find out that way. But
why should do that?
Because James is charging because we have
I'm not gonna say no identity. I was right here, right now. At first, I was not doing a single thing for you guys to question me or anything going on. You guys stepped into my room. I asked to be stepped out. This guy stepped his foot in my way. He was in my way. I was in his way. He was in my way. He was harassing me, bro.
You're placing yourself there. I wasn't there. Okay, stop.
I wasn't placing myself nowhere, bro.
We're not even speaking for him about what was going on before. Concealing identity is a whole separate charge. So if you're not
my name is Xavier Garcia. I already told you guys this. I told the officer over there. So what is the problem?
Xavier, what's your date of birth?
I didn't commit no crime. So why am I being detained right now?
What is your date of birth?
Resisting? What am I resisting? If I was under arrest, what did I do to be detained to begin with?
Those officers contacted you for whatever reason they were contacting.
They were harassing me. They stepped foot in my door.
That's your opinion, Xavier.
They stepped in foot in my door. We'll talk that shit with my lawyer.
That's fine. So what's your date of birth?
He's right. He might have a case.
As for the female you saw get arrested, Marina Perez, she was allegedly the person who police had tracked the car to. Here's what she told police.
It's easier. I just don't want to have to make things.
Oh, we're gonna go to the other side and grab the dog. That dog is so comfortable. Yeah.
Come on, puppy. It's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay, puppy.
I know you're just a puppy. I don't want to hurt you, and I don't want you to hurt me.
Be nice,
little nippy.
Be
Here,
nice.
puppy.
Be nice, baby. Be nice. It's
You know
okay.
what? Before you do that, let me get a leash real quick.
Okay.
Be nice.
You see that dog bit him?
Let's make my dogs at home jealous, okay? I know. Hi.
It's okay, baby. Be nice.
Hi.
Hey, it's okay. No, be nice.
You're just protecting. I
Be
know.
nice. Be nice. Be nice.
I ain't nobody.
You want me to get in there? Oh, that works.
Bye, baby.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, little puppy.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Perfect.
No, I know you left the room. I think he might be in his unit.
I just throw my car right here and just start blocking off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of pockets.
No, I explained everything to her.
Oh,
She doesn't have any questions about anything.
Get the dog back or her mom or something like that. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
There you go.
I want to see how much drugs were in the house or in the hotel room.
And Hess. Hey, man, were you Mirandized? Okay. Did you say that you wanted to talk to the officer?
I mean, I asked him a couple questions, yeah.
Okay. So you understood your rights and you know that at any time you can stop talking. Okay. So right now with your shirt, I want to let you know, because we've asked you a bunch of questions. We found some explosive ordnance inside there. Probably a flashbang, but due to our standard operating procedure, we need to deal with that before we can go in and grab you stuff to put over for a talk, okay? So
Did you guys hear that? They found some explosives in there. They probably found, I've been busted with blasting caps before. They're nitroglycerin blasting caps. So they're caps that you put like on a pipe bomb or something like that. I bought them because I thought they were cool to have. I would light off the blasting cap with a 9-volt battery. I never made bombs or anything. But when cops find stuff like that, it's very serious. Like, it's more serious than I ever thought it could have been. So now they're kind of tripping out because they found some stuff like that inside the room, which is serious.
So that's for that. As far as any questions you have, do you have any questions? No? Okay. So the dude that ran from us, do you know his name? You don't know his name? Or you just don't want to tell us? I mean, it's fine if you just don't want to tell us, but I don't like mysteries, you know? Like everything to be
I
solved.
don't really like your energy or your attitude. Like, I understand you're doing your job.
Yeah.
He has nothing to do with me.
Well, see, the issue is there's a lot of drugs in there. There's guns in there. There's a ton of money in there. And if we don't know who he is, then your excuse of like, oh, I didn't know, or that all belonged to him.
Let's get into what the couple allegedly had in that room. Guns, drugs, and as you heard police say, even an explosive device. Here's video of police processing the room that also appears to just be trashed.
Jesus, dude. Holy cow.
Is that AJ? I thought it was a Draco. A Draco?
It's like a Yugoslavian Draco. M98 or M97?
Did you clear that one? I did clear this. Okay.
Dude, that backpack's full of fentanyl. Dan, did you see the backpack?
I didn't see the one that does pull up there.
Yeah, so see this, right? Hey, look at this.
That's stuff full.
Just a bag right here, giant, enormous bag.
Okay, cool, perfect.
Well, here, we'll leave that for a photograph.
Just leave it as this for now. We're going to start like this, eh?
Sure. I'm getting ahead. Too excited.
I know.
That one, was it one, right? Oh.
Yes. This Starbucks.
Yeah, the Starbucks.
Oh, he bought her flowers. You see the flowers?
It is funny.
That's funny.
Was still number stretch on the Draco?
Oh, it's still there.
And then more money there. That backpack was stuffed with money.
All these bags of what's clothes too.
Yeah, just dump it all out on the bed.
Oh, here's where her shirt went.
Look at that. What a romantic cat.
It's just a whole nother thing of cash.
What's that? In here? Oh my goodness. Well, there's their phones, so we probably need the phones for sure.
Yeah, phone there. Guess we're taking this quadrant first.
Yeah.
I know, King of the Hill's on. I know, it's funny. You know, it's not meth. They had it because if it was meth, there'd be like pornography on.
Stop.
You can always tell the difference between.
Can you tell me the make?
Yeah, it's going to be Zastava, Z-A-S-T, A-V-A, Arms, USA. I have a 7.62 by 3.9. The thing about these, the serial numbers don't.
Because they found guns and drugs together, that's a minimum of 15. If he's got a criminal history, it's probably going to be more like 30 years. So if he has one previous felony for for selling drugs or having drugs or possession, or doesn't matter what it is, his sentence is automatically going to be doubled, and he's going to do Fed time. All of this is federal, even though it's not feds that busted him. The feds will pick it up, and yeah. So he's looking at the minimum of 30 years.
Match because they're part kits imported, but the receiver's what we're looking for.
You'll probably get 10.
The serial?
Yes.
It's going to be Z92100433.
Was there any ammunition in the town or a magazine? Is there a magazine for this guy? Anyway? I just located. This is all full ammo.
As of right now. No.
Okay. As right now, what kind of ammo is in there? Pretty good. 40.
40 S&W.
Oh,
there's a bunch more in there. It's fun. They hide things and. Well, it's just like it doesn't show like criminal activity. I'm gonna do this one.
More 40.
Hey, Susie, you're late.
More 40. Just a little amount, and then we can put it in.
See you, Susie. Yep, I'm all just hanging out in the middle of the night.
And it's all 40? Yeah, it's going to be the same on 40. Yeah, just stack it up. I don't think I'm going to take it. Yes.
I'm going to fast forward it, guys. Oh, man, that dude is bummed out. He's going to go do a ton of time and just lost all his money. Yeah, 15 for the guns and drugs. Times 2, that's 30. I mean, he's probably... If there's more than one gun, so what'll happen is if there's more than one gun, he'll get... So it's 10 for the drugs, 5 for the gun. It's a minimum of 15 if he gets charged as an armed career criminal. But check this out. If there's more than one gun, which it looks like there's 3 guns, he's going to get 5 years for the first gun. And then for every gun afterwards is 25 years. So he's probably looking at 100 years. Yeah, meanwhile, Diddy gonna walk. So does that make sense? 5 years for the first gun. And then for all these other guns, he's going to get 25 years for each additional gun because they were with drugs, money, and a distribution of drugs. So he's hit. He's hit. That's 80 years sitting right there just for the guns. So yeah, he'll get 100 years. I love it when they take weapons like that off the street.
Okay. So yeah, try to make a trophy photo somehow.
Cool.
I just put like
Somebody's getting a promotion too. Oh, he's for sure going to lose his vehicle. Yep, that's done.
Guns, drugs, money.
And I'm sorry, before I forget to ask, what's your name?
Caladaza. Caladaza.
Thank you.
I would have never known that.
Yeah, they.
And then just to verify that was a correct case number.
They're really taking a lot of pictures of that one gun. I'm guessing maybe they think it might have been used in another crime or something. I don't know.
$7,000 in cash. And here are the two suspects at the center of this story. Marina Perez, who had the warrants already out for her arrest as the owner of the car, which police were able to track down in the first place. Then the alleged runner, Xavier Garcia. Both of them are facing hefty charges for drug trafficking. That will do it for Copcast, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris.
It's more than hefty. It's super hefty. Yep. I don't know, but this came out 4 days ago. But I will look it up for sure because I would be interested in finding out how much time he gets. I bet you it's a minimum of 100 years. You'll see. My buddy Garcia, Andrew Garcia, he got 135 years. Then he got 40 of those years taken off in appeal, all because of guns like that. But he won some appeals, so he lost like 35 years, but he's still doing 90. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Well, guys, please be sure to hit the like button on your way out if you can. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I know it's late. It's good to see you, Susie. I'm so glad you made it. I can't remember what time I started this. I think 10 o'clock, but it's good to see you. Nana of 2, thank you so much. Lord Kiss Freak, absolutely. Thank you. John Lazan, Heather Max in the house, Kim, Robin Bliss, Thompson. Awakened was here. Everybody, good night. Have a wonderful evening. Tiff 420. I just want to make sure. I think a lot of other, Lynn, of course, Lynn, good to see you. Lynn, I'm going to try to do the WhatsApp thing. I'll try to figure that out as soon as possible. Outside Looking, thank you for stopping in tonight. And many more that I just can't go all the way up, man. Thank you guys so much. It was super fun. I don't even know what we accomplished or what we talked about earlier. I really don't. We kind of talked about this. We kind of talked about that. I can't remember, but sure, please hit the like button. It really helps the algorithm find us. Like I said, I got 2,000 new subscribers because people started hitting the like button last week. Well, it was because of 2 videos, but that did really good. But it got pushed out because of the like button. So I really appreciate it. Thanks to everyone that was watching on Rumble. If you're on watching on Rumble, please look out for my shows that I'll be doing every morning between 9 and noon. I haven't figured that out yet. It's summertime and I have my daughter. And then, of course, everyone watching on X, thank you for watching. And then, of course, the Samsters, the Sam Fam here on YouTube. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much. I will see everybody tomorrow, I think. What's tomorrow? Friday? I have tattoos tomorrow. Hell yeah. I got some tattoos tomorrow, so that'll be cool. I'm trying to figure out which outro I want to play. Oh, we haven't played this one in a while. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow before my tattoo. And then of course I got a big show planned on Saturday. And we're doing Yard Time on Sunday. We're going to be talking a lot with Russ about the Brian Kohberger case. He really wants to talk about that. So we'll see what Russ has to say. So I am Sam. This is After the Bars, and I will see you guys soon. Oh, I did all that with a little guy. All right. I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.
Oh, wow. Well, this has been a journey. Been a journey for us, like a journey through from legal troubles to mental health issues, to my own struggles, to your struggles, you sharing your struggles with me. I appreciate you. And and thank you for that. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. My people from recovery to legal trials, hope and unity is what we're speaking about. It's a long way to the promised land. All my people understand that this land is our land. One nation under God, and ain't a thing changed. This ain't that, and ain't this, not the same thing. I'm about to bust a move, this a new groove, kinda like a mission, not the blues brothers. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. I can feel it, it's a new day. We've got a long way to go. Don't lose faith, don't let the mind games change you. What you see on TV is not always true. You could be anything you want to. I don't know about you, but I am not who I used to be. Not who I used to be. Not who I used to be. No. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows.